Hi.
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 Welcome to
The
Podcast.
Yo, this is Chuck D in the house.
Who's Chuck D?
Chuck D is part of Public Enemy. He was at the concert last night.
Ooh.
So they take Rage Against the Machine, the band, and they remove the singer, and then Chuck D and Cypress Hill's lead singer Be Real are the lead singers.
How real is he?
He's not like A real, he's more like B real. So he's pretty real, but he's not as real as it gets.
I see.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome to podcast number 5.
Number 5? That's crazy.
Right? Last one was 4. So yeah, this is 5. How are the beans?
They're alright.
They're alright? What does that mean?
I don't know yet.
We just made some homemade ranchero beans for the second time. Actually, I shouldn't say we, because I wasn't involved this time. I went to the Broncos game, or not to the game. I went to watch it at a buddy's house, and these two made some homemade ranchero beans. I walked in to a very smoky house,
The
and
window's open, the door's open.
a couple panicked guys wishing that there was an adult nearby.
I don't know what to do.
Luckily, another kid walked in the door. Me.
I was freaking out. I was like, what's the number for 911? Anybody know 911? What is it? Oh, God.
But it smelled good as fuck when I walked in. I mean, I think it's still a little smoky, in fact, now that I'm looking around.
Yeah, it's pretty hazy in here.
But that seems to be a common theme in this place anyways. With the bong rips and whatnot.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
How are they, bro? What do you think?
Who?
The enthusiasm is lacking. What does that mean? Are they burnt? Do you taste burnt?
No.
Do you taste anything? Is it great? Better than last time? Just as good as last time?
I don't really know,
Something
man. I
different?
don't know what to say right now. I'm just kind of eating them.
Well, my thought is they can't be great.
They're just really hot right now. That's the problem.
Oh.
Burning the shit out of my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, they were boiling, so they're going to be pretty fucking hot.
I guess I should just take a bong rip, dude.
I guess you should just take a bong rip.
Take a bong rip.
Take a bong rip.
Take
Let
a
the
bong
beans
rip.
cool. Take a bong rip. Take a bong rip. Take a bong rip. Take a bong.
I wish I
rip.
had like a fucking soundboard.
Maybe we should all buy instruments.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that.
Maybe we should all buy instruments.
Yeah.
I'll get a drum, like a hand drum, just not a drum set, just like a little
Do we need one of those
African
little,
hand
like what
drum.
that dude, when we all got drunk and that girl was there? And
A
we were-
didgeridoo.
And the fucking thing that guy played, the ukulele. Yeah, the ukulele.
Ukuleles are dope. I have
I
a
have
buddy
a
that
bass.
he plays it pretty
He has a
good.
bass.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's in
you
his
play the
room.
bass. I'm pretty bad at keeping a beat, so maybe I shouldn't play a drum.
I'll play drum.
You play the drum, and then I will
The
play
bass and drummers
didgeridoo.
gotta have a connect. They have to have a connection, dude.
We already have it, dude. Dude, we've there's been at least 5 or 6 things today that me and him have both thought of before we even told each other. Cause as soon as I'm about to say something, he says it, and it's like, it's insane. We're
Well-
starting to get on another level.
Well, you guys are living together. You're together mostly all day, every day. And you're also
Getting
smoking massive amounts of
This is
every
true.
day. So
Well, also
you're-
helps knowing them for 10 years, I guess.
And you guys have known each other for a long time. So, yeah, all those factors will definitely get you on that same wavelength.
We can get on those fucking, what are those, like, new wife and bride husband and wife fucking TV shows.
Oh, yeah, where you
Yeah.
answer questions about the
Yeah.
other person.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah,
kick
yeah.
their ass,
We can
dude.
shoot all their asses.
Fucking on, we just,
I know this guy fucking. Dude, I think the funniest thing that ever happened, well, one of the funniest things is, okay, so me and him were starting to get, real into working out and stuff, and especially, I got real into working out when I was in high school at the end, my senior year.
Yeah.
So I started getting better grades, started working out more because I was like, I gotta be in the military and I wanted to get in better shape, And so I was like, I want to try P90X.
Okay.
And
Hell
he
yeah.
knows exactly where this is going. And so like, I took over to his house. We have P90X, and we're doing all these weird exercises and stuff like that. And there was this one exercise, and it's like the weirdest looking. Like you're like squatting and it looks like you're just fucking the ground, and it's weird as fucking. I was like,
No, it wasn't that one. It was the one where you like look like you're fucking a fish.
oh yeah, you look like you're fucking a fish or something. Like it's weird.
Because you like lay on your side.
Oh yeah,
and then
you
and then you do like a weird crunch like upward, and then you just like you're like fucking a
look like
fish.
you're fucking a fish or something. And I was like, dude, this is gonna be the
Hell
exercise.
yeah.
This is gonna be the exercise your dad walks in or something. And his dad walked right in, and he
Hey,
like
were you guys
looked.
both doing
We
it?
were both doing it at the time. He walked in. He looked.
Wait,
tell
tell
me,
me, what is this? Show me what this is.
Okay, so
I need to see what this physically looks
Okay,
like.
look, I
if
show
I
you.
can find
Just
it.
do it?
Oh, yeah, he can do it. He
We
can do
can
it.
find it. Just do it.
Oh yeah, he.
No, I think I remember. It was like a weird. It's something like.
Alright, so he's laying down on his
It
side.
was like a weird kind of like.
Okay, so it's almost like a side crunch.
It's like it's like a weird like pump you can do. It's like
It just looks like you're fucking a fish or something.
And it was like.
And his dad walked in as we started doing that. And his dad walked in, didn't say anything, just left. Seriously, just left. Dude, okay. This is like one of like, okay. This would be amazing. Because does your dad know English? He's kind of
yeah.
okay. Well then, how man? Because if we could have him here, because apparently he's like the funniest dude. Everybody I know that knows Spanish that's around him is always laughing because he's like a comedian, dude.
Really?
It's like this guy. That's his dad.
Yeah.
He's
You have
also
a very
weird.
dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
You're
And-
quick-witted.
Yeah. And it's just like his dad's like everybody's always laughing. I'm like, what is he saying? And sometimes he won't even have to say anything. It's just funny. It's funny. Dude, the first time we ever watched Boogie Nights. You ever seen Boogie Nights?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we did not know what that movie was.
Okay.
We were young, in
Right.
like high school or middle school or something.
It was high school.
It was high school, like probably freshman, junior year or something.
Sophomore
like that.
year, I think.
Sophomore. Okay. Well, we watched that show and we were like, what the fuck is this? And at the end, he like whips out his cock and I'm like, what is this shit?
Well, I think
is this?
mostly I was
And-
like, people
Dirk
live like
Diggler.
this. They fucking like do drugs all the time. They
Mhm.
kill each other. They're shooting. Like this, people live this.
No, and the thing
It's
that's
tripping me
crazy
out, man.
is that one of my really good friends, Dylan, his dad was the one that recommended us watch the movie.
Really?
And I was like,
That's cool.
What?
Hell yeah.
And he was even tripping out about it. I was like, what the fuck?
I want to see how these young boys react
Dirk
to
Diggler.
Dirk Diggler's giant donger.
Dude, it's time.
It's time to hit the ball.
I think I remember because the whole movie you never see his dick until the very end.
Right.
And I think at one time you were like, they just gotta fucking show it, dude. Like, what the fuck's all this bullshit? Just
Yeah,
show
because
it.
everybody's talking about it
Yeah,
the
and you
whole
always
time.
kind of want to see it by the time.
Yeah, you're kind of like, Jesus Christ, man.
Show it,
If
man.
everybody's going to talk about it, you might as well just fucking
Yeah.
let us see it.
And then at the very end, they give you the eyeful, and you're like,
Boom.
that's a fake penis.
Okay, that's super fake.
But you never know. It is Mark Wahlberg, so it could be his actual size.
I'm going to highly doubt that, but it's possible. All right.
For science.
For science.
For science.
For the betterment of mankind.
For the betterment of Ethan Kind.
For the merriment of tomorrow.
For the sexual harassment of coworkers.
And the great things humanity would accomplish in the next year.
Dude, that is straight milked like a cow's titty.
Dude, I just hit that thing for so long. I thought I was running out of breath. I was like, I think I'm gonna stop breathing and pass out or something. Did you see how much I hit it the whole thing?
Oh,
It's
I
clear.
know.
This is
Yeah,
gonna
you
be a
just
fucking
milked it.
hit, dude.
All right, buddy.
Is he hurt? Is it
You got a leak?
You got a leaky bong. The prep. The rip.
The delivery.
He did it. I'm pretty. It's almost clear. It is pretty. I feel like sometimes that second little clear will like calm your lungs
Yeah,
down.
I think it does.
Because you almost want to cough your face off, and then you just inhale and force a little more smoke in, and for whatever reason,
It
it
chills you out.
it calms the lungs. Yeah, it's weird.
Holy shit.
Damn. Nice job.
Yeah,
Impressive.
the first time I took the bong rip earlier, I was like, took it, and I was like, and then I was like, you know what makes this better? A second hit. And I was like, I'm not as confident. It's better, but you know what makes it better? A third one. Oh yeah. Yeah, there it is. Mellow me out. Mellow me out.
Yeah.
So I'm puffing on the end pen. Oscar is about to puff on it, and he also took an edible earlier, about an hour or two ago.
About a week ago.
So everybody is feeling.
Well, I think we took a bong hit. We rolled a joint.
Wait, are we talking just all day?
All day.
Well, when we first started.
So
like
here we
that's
go.
carrying us over to now.
All right, so
It was. We hit a
I
bong
mean,
hit.
if it
this
was
is like-
more than 4 hours ago, or
Mm-mm.
even more than 3 hours ago,
Dude,
I don't
we
think it
have
really
no.
counts.
I'm still
No.
tripping since.
I'm telling you right now. Whenever you left, about 30 minutes after you left, is probably when we took our bong hit, right? And ever since then, we've been going up. We've been hitting bongs. We've been smoking joints. He ate the edible. We've been keep it going. Like this bong hit is not my first or my second or my third. It's
oh,
somewhere
I
up there.
believe it.
And that's what we've kept ourselves up. And
I like how you guys use the phrase all the time. We keep going up.
We keep
We
going
keep
up.
going up, man.
It's
Mhm.
true, man. What else?
Mhm.
Like,
Keep
it's
going
Going up. That's pretty funny.
Okay, so you don't get that.
There was a point.
No,
where
I just never heard anybody use that phrase. It's super interesting to hear just a different group of people talk about it.
I don't think we ever used it
That's
before
the-
until we started
yeah,
hearing
no,
it.
it's like
we
it's
just came
just-
up with it.
Yeah.
It's just like that's the only way to really like. I was trying to describe to my dad like how marijuana works, and I was telling him about the football show that we watched about football and marijuana and how marijuana could really help the football, like the professionals and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about all this stuff, and I'm like, I know you'll not. I might sound weird, but I can't wait for you to come, and I want you all to experience this because like if my mom and dad would experience that,
Are they
I would love-
religious?
do what?
Are they religious?
Yeah.
They are.
Mm.
Now,
Well,
do they have
my
like a
dad's
lot
down.
of stigma towards marijuana because of religion?
My dad doesn't like care. I think he's gonna smoke. My mom's the one that's kind of like she's the more religious, like kind of
Yeah.
But I think she was seeing it your way because when I was talking to her about it, she was like, "Yeah, he's really opening my eyes and my respect of more how like other people been using it for medicine and stuff."
You know, it's saving people's lives. What are you talking about? Like, you know, I was telling my dad, and this is something we should tell the people that are listening to this. If you guys are listening,
All right, listen up, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you're listening to this, you probably already know this information, but
I don't know.
not everybody.
You never
not
know.
everybody will.
Well, I'm just gonna say that I was telling my dad how like, you know, playing fantasy football and like watching these games, you're kind of like betting on these people's lives because of like that one guy. He got hit so hard, and now he like stutters and he's all fucked up, can't stand like for a long
Dude,
time.
he has thoughts of killing
He
his
has thoughts of killing
family.
himself, and his family.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's fucked, man, and that's
That's
the same.
scary
That must
as
have been the
fuck,
same way
dude.
that other guy did it. Like felt whenever he shot himself in the chest because he wanted to donate his brain to science, and I bet he's feeling the same way. And now, like people aren't taking advantage of the fact that pot can save these people. They
Well, I don't know if there's any real evidence that shows 100%, but it seems like there's enough evidence there that there needs to be a lot of testing for this.
well, there's enough evidence there. The NFL should be supporting it, but they won't do it.
They should at least be testing and saying, look, does this help? Does this work?
Mhm.
And yeah, they are. The NFL is, I'm sure, about as far away from pot as fucking a right wing super Christian person would be, you know, just like, yeah, that's who we have to kind of side with here. So,
Yeah.
but I agree, man. It's scary as fuck to watch these games, man. I saw some hits tonight that frightened me for sure. And,
I mean, that guy's life, that hit. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, like I told you yesterday, I genuinely at least once or twice a year think I've witnessed somebody's death because of just watching so much, you know, football from fantasy that you see everything, and there's some real scary shit, dude.
People get
I mean,
fucked up.
scary,
And
yeah.
I've seen some hits where the people like got like clamped down, they flip in the air and shit. Like it's like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
the fuck? Or the ones where like the one dude like hits him like with his helmet to helmet. and
Those
other
are the
dude just-
scariest.
When the other dude just like freezes and just drops and doesn't even move, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yes, those are the scariest. Where you're like, okay, that dude is either knocked out or he's dead. Like his neck is broken and he's literally just dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's usually at least a couple guys that will get carted off in an ambulance each year because of some extremely severe injury. Yeah, those are scary, man. It's frightening. They're definitely there just needs to be more openness towards anything that could help, and they need to stop demonizing stupid shit like weed and mushrooms, and just the war on drugs period has been seemingly an entire fucking waste of time and completely set up to keep hippies and black people down, or just anti-war movement and minorities down, really. Super fucked. So the war on drugs has brainwashed people for so long that people like the lady on your Facebook page that,
Yeah.
you know,
Like, oh,
Oh.
your mom must be so proud, you know, like,
well,
I bet
yeah,
your mom's so
she's
proud
being
that
a-
you're smoking a bong on Facebook.
being
you know?
a sarcastic bitch about
Uh-huh.
it. But who fucking cares? It's a fucking
Yeah.
bong. I'm sure you're
I live in
drinking beers
Colorado.
on Facebook.
Dude, that's exactly what,
So
that's
funny.
crazy. That's exactly what Hamill said. Remember, were you there when Hamill said that? He's like, because our friend Hamill, he was like, I was going to go off on her, but out of respect for you, I didn't, because he didn't know how.
He didn't know who she
Like,
was.
who she was to me, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's why he didn't do it. But he was talking about, he was like going off on, like he was telling me how he was going to go off, and he was saying like, I bet there's some fucking pictures on her Facebook of her sitting on New Year's drinking a beer, you know?
She probably
And-
has her kids next to
Exactly,
her
her
and
kids
shit.
next to it, and then
she's got like a
that's
beer.
perfectly fine. Or her kids are drinking with her or something, you know?
Right.
Like, and that's perfectly fine. But for me to live in Colorado and hit a bong on Facebook, and it was a funny video, I mean, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people enjoyed it more than hated on it. And that's pretty crazy. I mean, keep your mindset. I mean, but those are the, I'm pretty sure, I think she's Christian and stuff, so it's like,
Totally.
Jesus.
Dude, we should put that on the podcast website so these guys can see it.
What?
That bong rip, where you fall over and you lay on the ground. Why don't we have that up on the podcast website? Or on YouTube, under podcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Those,
Yeah.
Both those videos. The first one and the second
Yeah,
one.
I forgot about that second one we shot too. What was that?
The first one was the one where I spit, like the water shot out and it got all over the place and I fell on the ground and I was like, oh, I give up. The second one was the one you filmed.
Oh, last night.
Last night, remember it made all the, I was just milking it, I created all that crazy smoke. And then you were like, oh boy. And then I hit it again and all of a sudden I started coughing, you just saw smoke come out. And you were
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Yeah, so we'll have to put those up.
Yeah, I'll have to put those up on the...
And then I have to actually, what I need to do, this is what I need to do, is we got video of Oscar and Ethan's first bong rips.
Mhm.
And I need to go through and look at that and edit it and also put it up. Although Oscar wants his face blurred or something. You want me to blur your face?
I
thought
just
you
will blur his
said,
face.
edit me out.
I can just blur your face
Yeah, I'll just blur your face, nobody will know.
so nobody can see you.
They'll still know it's me.
No,
How would
your
they?
name's Oscar, what do you fucking do?
Well, they're gonna
There's like a
know
zillion
it's,
Oscars out there.
they're gonna know it's you because they'll be able to see and hear that because you call yourself Oscar, we call you Oscar in the video.
Yeah, but I don't know who Oscar is.
Exactly, so I'll blur your face.
Now you're the mysterious Mexican. M.
You're an Eminem.
You're an M&M now.
I don't give a shit. People anywhere here fucking saw me smoke weed. I just don't want to like get to my parents and then I'm fucked.
Why would you be
Why would
fucked?
you be fucked? How old are
I
you?
don't know. My parents don't like
How old are you?
23.
23, and you'd be fucked if your parents
Or
saw you
like I
smoking
just have
pot.
that. I just don't want to disappoint them. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to disappoint them
My
by
parents
smoking
actually
pot?
accepted it, you know what I mean? Like, my parents, I don't think they were really for it, but when I started talking to them and I told them how it's going to work and what it could do for me and what it has done for me, how good it's made me feel, like the pain in my back's gone kind of.
Yeah.
And like, just feel a lot better. I get a lot better sleep. I wake up more energized and stuff. You know, like just everything's feeling a lot better. And yeah,
Are your parents super religious?
My mom is. That's the one.
Catholic?
Yep.
Yeah.
didn't she see AJ smoking and she got like, real mad so you can't hang out with him?
Saw one of your friends smoking?
Yeah, our friend AJ. Well, kind of friend. We were friends, but I don't know. Kind of like sometimes you were friends with them, sometimes they were douchebags. Or maybe I'll be
yeah.
a douchebag. You know, like,
Interesting. Yeah,
like
I've known
those,
people
those
like
relations in high school, you know, it's weird. I mean, they were good guys, but then like I think it was just different types of people we were. You know what I mean? But they're still. I mean, they were still really good guys. I don't know what they're doing now. We don't really keep up, but they were cool. They had their own way of saying things, which was funny.
that. Yeah.
But I guess his mom saw AJ walking down the street smoking a joint or something, and was telling him like, dude, oh my fucking god, dude. Now I'm starting to think about high school and like in the showers and like the fucking stupid shit we did.
Damn,
like,
this got gay real quick,
no,
boys.
it's not even gay. It's just funny shit. Like just the nostalgia of thinking about high school and like all the like some of the funniest moments. Like especially, I feel like these memories were things I couldn't really think about, but now that I'm high, it like gives me that level to push to that memory, so I can actually think about my old memories. And it's just like I remember like so much shit. Like me and AJ tied up this girl with zip ties. in front of the school. We
Jesus.
left her there and shit like that. And
Dude, if you did that now, you would probably
Go to
be
jail.
in jail for
Yeah,
like
and
rape
well, it
or
was funny
something
'cause, like,
insane.
At first, they got kind of mad at us, and she was laughing and loved it or whatever. She probably in the bondage now. I don't know. Fucking, what do I know? But,
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude. But what I'm saying is,
Hit that girl up. Let's see what she's up to.
no, best. But what I'm saying is, homies, is fucking. This is some good beans, and we got some good fucking drinks, and
High school
high school
story.
memories, dude.
That's gonna
What was the rest of the story?
Where are we going with it?
So you guys tied a girl up
Yeah,
in front of the school.
yeah.
And then what else? What else?
And
I feel like there's more to the story.
I feel like you were going somewhere too. Like
and you just lost your...
I think you sidetracked or something happened. So look, you like kept talking about something.
Yeah,
else.
man,
You
you
were
were
gonna lead
about
us to a
to, you were
point.
about to finish something. Well, maybe he'll think of it again later. Apparently, the beans are good enough for him to forget his story, so he could tell us that the beans are good. Nice job, fellas.
Some good means.
Holy shit, dicks.
I think the bong rip's really kicking in, too.
Yeah, I'm fixing to take another one, dude.
Hell yeah.
Them John has been hitting this.
Keep hitting it.
It's hitting me back.
You're
Yeah,
right, man.
dude, I'm pretty baked right now. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
you just started smoking, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, dude, if I take one big hit, I'm pretty high.
Really?
Yeah. If I take 2 or 3,
Shit,
I'm
wish I
high
was
as
you.
fuck,
Wish I
like-
was you, dude.
I don't know. I don't know if it's my size, since I'm small. Maybe I get high easier. You look like you're rolling over
But
there,
it's like
dog.
it's different because
Damn, dude, like,
Dude, your eyes are rolling into the back of your head right now.
Uh-huh.
And you just have this grin like you're in ecstasy.
yeah,
I'm
that's what I
jealous.
say. It's,
How come I don't feel like
that's,
that?
that's what I was gonna say. It's like a bit different because you take like little hits and you take hits and you get baked and you feel mellowed out. And us, we take a little bit more because I don't know, like you take less than us, but when it hits us, it fucking hits us like a train for some reason.
It's interesting.
You know what I mean?
Dude, look, his eyes are straight up
Like-
googly.
I was gonna say earlier, I was like, I've been higher in my entire life, and I was freaking out. I was like,
Because you ate that
I
animal,
was like,
dude.
whoa, I can just keep going up, and I just felt myself just keep just flying up, and I was like, oh my god, this is never gonna end. And I was just tripping out how much I was going, and I was like, oh fuck. I've never been that high in my life because I think it was at the time because I took the bong rip, I smoked a joint, and then like I think the bong and the joint kind of hit me at the same time, and I was going up, and then I hit the plateau, and then he's like, let's take another bong rip, and then that just like broke it. Just broke his heel straight
And
up.
he forgot he ate the edible.
And then I
he
forgot
was
I
like,
ate the
He was
edible.
like tripping, and he was like, God, I'm so fucking high, I'm so fucking high. Like he was like going crazy right now, right? Where you were back, he's like, I'm so fucking high, I'm so fucking high.
Yeah, you guys are
And then-
pretty loud. I'm not gonna lie. I could hear you
And
like
then-
saying something, and then you guys just started cracking up.
No, but okay, so like he was like, I'm so fucking high. I was like, oh yeah, you ate the edible, and he was like, oh my god.
I was like, I forgot.
I forgot. Like, he put both his hands on his head. He like laid down on the fucking kitchen ground. I was like, oh my god. Like it was hilarious, man. And like,
I was
Whoa.
so high, dude. It was a crazy trip. I loved it.
oh, it was great. It was awesome. I was there, and I got to witness it. I was high as fuck too.
One of the highest I've ever been. One of the times I've been just baked out of my gourd. I was living in California with my buddy Jake, and his friend made us edibles a lot. His work friend, and she would just randomly.
Was she hot?
No, not really.
Oh,
She would just randomly like give us cookies
She
or
was nice.
brownies. Super nice, dude. Total hippie girl. And then she would just kind of like use us as test bunnies for her edibles.
oh, that's really cool. She's cool.
So yeah, she was super chill. We would tell her how they tasted and how high they got us. And we had been doing it for a couple months, and felt like we were building up a tolerance to edibles. So she gives us these new brownies, and we're like, all right, hopefully these are stronger because the last ones didn't do that much. We weren't as high as we wanted to be. So I had work the next morning, the first night we got them, but my buddy Jake was like, fuck it, I'll eat the whole thing, I'll let you know how it goes. So we hang out, and we're just chilling, watching TV, And I can tell he's getting pretty baked because he's super quiet.
Somebody's giving me a massage right now, dude. And it feels like somebody's giving me a massage. It's tripping me the fuck out, dude.
So he's like super quiet, just
I'm sorry.
chilling on the couch as we're watching TV. And I know he's super baked, but he's not saying anything and he's not really letting me in on what's going on. So, you know, the night goes by, he starts to come down, and we just kind of go to bed because it's late and whatever. So next day we get up, I get home from work, and I'm like, all right, dude, I need to eat that other edible. I had a long day at work. Like, I'm down to fucking grub on this. So I pop it in basically as soon as I get home, and he's just like, all right, man, I just want to let you know I was super fucking high last night. I didn't know if I was ever coming down, like, just the kind of shit that is just, like, super paranoid, baked out of your mind stuff. And he's telling me all this, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. Because I already ate the whole brownie.
Oh,
It's like, Jesus
shit,
Christ,
man.
I'm gonna be ripped tonight. So we're chilling out, and he's cooking something in the kitchen, and I'm just standing there talking to him, and I know I'm about to be baked out of my mind because suddenly the kitchen looked super tall. Like, I was looking at like a 50-foot tall kitchen, and my friend looked like he was tall and elongated. The light was kind of a yellowish light, and like the yellow just, it almost looked like a yellow neon light was on. It was just, everything was super yellow. And I had it's probably been 20 minutes since I ate the brownie. So I know I'm about to be fucked up.
Shit.
So we're talking shit, and I'm just like, okay, yep, I know exactly what he means because I feel really high right now. He makes his food, and we go sit down, and I'm just like, yeah, man, let's watch some TV because I just want to like get into something, right? I just want to watch anything. There's this show, Tracy Morgan was the host, and it was called
The scare show, that horror line or
Yes.
something like that.
Yes, I don't remember the name. It'll come to me. But it's a show that he hosts where they prank people. The fucked up part about it is the pranks always involve the person's life. Like, they're gonna die. Like, somebody's gonna stab them to death. Or there's a vampire that's gonna come down and eat you. Or there's aliens that are gonna kill you. The pranks are like life and death pranks. They're fucked up pranks. Scare tactics. Scare tactics. And the funny thing is, it's always like a boyfriend or a friend that sets the whole thing up. So they have this inside knowledge of how the person is. So they purposely go to lengths to make sure that this person will believe what's going on and that it's a believable scenario. So these people are they're literally scared for their lives when everything goes down.
Please don't ever do that to me, man. I'm sorry.
Well, the craziest part is I was so high. We watched 4 episodes. It was 2 hours long. I was so fucking high. I could feel the dread of their fear and the fear of dying every time the prank went down. And it was like, it felt so real to me because I was just baked out of my mind and on the level where I could really understand the feeling. It fucked me for 2 hours. I thought I was dying, basically, is the feeling that I had. And it fucked me so hard, dude. Woo! It was jacked. And this guy, I think I just fucked you up with that story or something, because...
Dude, yesterday, we got fucking big, too. And I saw him see something, and when I looked away, I also saw something, and we both got scared at the same time. So we saw the same, we hallucinated the same
There's
shit.
some cats in here or something, dude. It's fucking me up so bad.
Yeah, we
man.
we hallucinated the same thing. It was tripping me out.
I will admit that when I'm baked, I will see a lot of shit. When I'm not, I really don't see anything. But it's always just something in the corner of your eye. You're like, huh? What the fuck? Did you see a cat or something? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, because I saw him and he was like, oh, like he saw something. And when I looked over there, I thought I saw something. And I was like, oh, And I look back at him, he's like, dude, I saw something too, dude, let's get out of
I
here.
don't feel comfortable sitting there anymore. Like chilling right now.
Dude, what if aliens,
Good, buddy?
What if aliens come down and take us home, dude?
Yeah, let me go sit over here. Watch out.
Yeah? Do you have some bad juju over there?
No, you don't have to sit in your chairs. I'm just gonna like move the chair, like move it over there.
There's some bad juju in the chair over there, or what?
No, I'm just gonna. I don't like my back being like open to that whatever could be behind me. Like I kept fucking freaking out because I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck
shit.
is behind
Sorry,
me?
guys.
What the fuck is behind me? You know, I'm like, dude, there's something behind me. 'Cause I swear to God, I felt like something was massaging me, and I was just like, what the fuck is that, dude? Who is here? They're all in front of me, and I was like, dog.
Well, I was looking at you. There was nothing that I could visually see massaging.
Dude, there was one time when
Jesus Christ, I gotta stop doing that.
someone or something touched me, and I felt it, and it was fucking crazy, dude. We were at a baseball game. I were at a baseball game, and I was just chilling looking at something, and you know when somebody grabs your shoulder, and you feel the pressure of the hand, the woman push it down to like get your attention.
Yeah.
I felt it, like boom, somebody grabbed me, tried to turn around, I turned around, no one was there.
No way.
And I was like, what the but it was weird because when I looked, there was nothing there, but I just felt so calm and just peaceful, and I was like,
That's weird.
This is crazy, dude.
What the fuck?
I was tripping out, and it was during the sunset, dude.
During the sunset, it was the death of the day.
Death of the day, dude.
That was the day dying on your shoulder,
Yep.
saying goodbye. This is the last day you'll ever see me, Oscar. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
I believe in the way they explained it, how it's like timeline, the time flows and
It's
in
rifts
a
of
rift,
time.
and you can leave a print of, like, let's say I sit here, and this is where I live for the rest of my life. I always sit here, and then like years pass, and I could like, because I had so much energy here, I could just flash into like somewhere else
Okay.
in the
To
future.
or the past.
And like, oh,
Interesting.
They thought they saw me, which it was a ghost of my reflection, or just me rippling through time because I spent so much time here.
Interesting.
That's why I'm saying when people
That's
are,
entirely possible, considering
'Cause time is
time
like
could
this, dude.
actually be manipulated if
like
you...
time is all happening, but it's all happening at the same time.
Exactly.
Right.
And there will
So,
be times when you can just like
At this
fail.
very moment, there's
Interesting.
dinosaurs here as we are here. You know what I mean? Like
That's
it's
why
all
when you
happening
see
always.
ghosts like in the battlefields or like
Yeah, I believe that too.
or like like in that, you know, in a like a hall and like a dancing ghost, because there was always people dancing there that
Yeah,
just
so
one
that
of those
energy
things.
stayed there.
The energy just stayed there.
And
And
we are
sometimes
all,
it
we are
manifests.
all just energy.
And it manifests itself as energy,
Mhm.
because energy is never
That's
created or
interesting.
destroyed; it just changes form.
Interesting.
So it was like,
I've never thought of it
so
that
in
way.
that sense,
Yeah.
I kind of do believe in ghosts.
That's what I believe in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is the explanation for a ghost. So there's no reason to even believe in ghosts. It's just scientifically proven what that is. You know what I mean? Like that's what people believe, and I'm like,
Well, I
believe
don't
it.
think that's scientifically proven.
Well, I'm
but-
saying that's like what science is backing. You know, like I'm backing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
it's
also
scientific
sometimes there's
way
some
to
weird
explain
shit
it.
that happens that can't be explained, and that's just weird. That's some weird shit over there.
Check this out. My friend's ex-girlfriend, her parents, or no, her grandparents, had a Polaroid camera back in the 80s. And they took these,
You're about to fuck me right now.
they were just taking pictures of a Christmas tree. And it was just like 3 successive pictures from a Polaroid. So the first picture was right after they set the tree up. They had just gotten the lights on, and it was before they turned the lights on. And that was just like a normal picture of the tree. And then the second picture was the first picture with the lights on. The weird part was it looked like she took the camera and had moved it really fast or something, because oddly enough, it was only the lights that were streaking. The rest of the camera looked, or the rest of the picture looked normal, but the lights were totally streaking, and it was really weird. Now that I think about it, that it's only the lights that are streaking and not everything else. The third picture, and mind you, these are Polaroids, so
Wait,
it's
wait,
not
wait.
like.
It's about to hit me pretty hard, man, 'cause I'm fucking going places right now. I don't know if this is a good time for what you're doing.
I mean, there's nothing bad about it.
Dude, where do I even
There's
do
definitely nothing bad about it. You want to sit down right here?
But it's gonna make the squeaky noise.
Don't rock.
Alright, I won't rock.
You'll be fine.
It might make one squeaky noise when I sit down.
Or when you sit down, we all get quiet, so we can just edit that out.
Yeah, okay, so there's...
So the third picture, they saw that the first picture with the lights on was all streaky. So like, let's take another one with the lights on. Take another one with the lights on, and this is even streakier and blurrier. Super weird looking. The weirdest part is, up in the corner, one of these kind of light streaks, when you look at it, actually looks like almost a film reel type effect. And it's like it's definitely a woman, the face of a woman, and it looks like she's wearing some kind of an old, maybe 50s large hat.
Yeah.
And it's this weird kind of just sequences of faces of this woman kind of turning her face. And it's a fucking Polaroid. I've seen the actual Polaroid, all three of them. It's a Polaroid. How do you fake that? Like, how do you put something like that in? I don't know. But all I know is whatever's in that Polaroid is something unexplainable to me, you know, and I'm not a big believer in ghosts or anything. I do like the way you guys explain it. That seems logical to me. But, like, as in ghosts, living beings walking around and haunting things seems pretty unrealistic to me. But this is one thing that I can't disprove or have no evidence. I'm just like, what the fuck? That's a Polaroid. How could you have faked that? That's weird. That's super weird.
Well, his house is haunted. Like, definitely. There's some shit going on in that house, dude. I think when we were always there, like, we had some experiences, but nothing like what he experienced or our other friend experienced by themselves. Because he said because the first time he came down from the military, we all three of us got together, and I had to leave for the last week to go back to work.
Okay.
And so it was just him and my other friend, and then he went to a wedding and left his friend alone in his house. And our friend said he almost walked home, but the only reason he couldn't walk home is because all the noise and shit that was happening in the kitchen couldn't prevent him. He wanted to leave because while that was happening, but he wouldn't dare go out in that whatever was
Because the
happening.
only way to get out of my room was to open the door to get into the kitchen.
Oh, shit.
And he said that...
So he just said there was a ton of noises?
Like, actually somebody opening the cabinets, closing them, the stove, closing the stove, like people walking around the kitchen. And there's doors inside the room.
Now, did he look to see what was going on?
No, because
He never even opened the door?
Nobody else
like,
there.
when
My
that kind of
parents
shit
were
goes
gone.
down, like, I mean, I don't know if I would open the door, to be honest. If, like, I'm actually hearing that kind of shit.
What I would do is open the door, have my dick in my hand, knuckles up, jerking off, and just look at anything right in the fucking eyeball. Whatever it is, you take that motherfucker head on.
Jesus Christ.
That's scary.
Because even if it wasn't a ghost and it was an actual person stealing something,
That would probably be worse than a ghost,
Yeah.
because you know for sure that guy's probably going to kill you.
yeah.
As
You said
opposed
that
to,
shit go down.
it's like, yeah, it's a ghost. Maybe he can't even hurt me. Maybe.
Yeah, but there was one time where we had come back from a party, him and his girlfriend at the time, he turned the AC on and he went into his room. And then me and my friend stayed in the living room. And there's maybe like 3 or 4 lamps in his house. And like
Holy
2
shit.
main lights. We had all the lights. We turned all the fucking lights, we turned all the lamps and we turned all the lights on. And we had one on like a square fan, right? And we put it up and we turned it on. And we had it like at max blowing towards us.
Okay.
Like this. And we were just talking, having a good time. And the fan falls. But it doesn't fall like backwards because of the air pressure. It falls like forward. Like if somebody
Into the air pressure.
yeah, like if somebody has smacked it, boom,
So
right?
it like flips up.
Yeah, kind of like if somebody smacked it from behind right at us.
Oh shit.
And I was like, oh, and me and him were like, what the? There's no way that shit falling this way. Like somebody, it looked like someone smacked it. Let's just turn it off. And we turned it off and we just put it to the side. And we were just talking and chilling. And then like we fell asleep. I wake up in the like middle of the day, not day. We went to sleep like around 2 a.m. I woke up like around maybe 10 in the morning. And I was like, what the fuck? Like all the lights were off except for like 2 or 3 lamps. And I was like, wait, maybe our friend turned them off because he was feeling like there was too much light in here.
Right.
I go to the bathroom, and then this motherfucker comes out of his room like, why you motherfuckers turning off the AC? What the fuck? And I was like, I didn't fucking touch it. I didn't even know where it was. And my other friend was like, not me neither. And it was like, the only way you can change it is like the old school ones where you have to like physically move the dial to turn it off and stuff. He's like, we didn't fucking touch it. And he was like, well, I didn't touch it either. Because he said he stayed in his room with the girlfriend the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't fucking touch it. And then like I was talking to my friend, I was like, so you fucking turn the lights off? He was like, no, I thought you turned them off. I was like, I didn't fucking turn them off. So we were like, why'd you turn the lights off? He was like, I didn't turn, like nobody turned the lights off. And I was like, what the fuck?
Did the girlfriend turn the lights off?
I don't think she did either. They stayed in the room together. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, getting sexy, sexy
Getting
story.
honesty.
Dude, I am fucking.
What's happening with you right now, man?
Dude, I don't even fucking know, man. Holy shit.
You just are baked out of your gourd.
Oh.
I don't think I've seen you this high ever.
I think you're about to be where I was earlier, dude.
Y'all need to stop talking about that shit, man, because I'm going some places and y'all are bringing me things that I don't want to know, man.
You want to remember because you blocked them off?
Shh. That shit was fucking so
I think that maybe when you're younger, somehow maybe it's your imagination. Some people would probably say. Maybe it's...
Well, it wasn't just
You're
us, it
more-
was everyone. His mom and his dad knew about it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
And
when his
maybe
dad...
you're more susceptible to
His
this
dad would
stuff?
stay alone. Kitchen doors opening, closing, stove opening,
Oh,
closing.
shit.
And apparently, the lady that used to live there, she died in the house, and she was an alcoholic, and her name was Mrs. Parker. So when his dad would hear that shit, he would like, "Stop it, Mrs. Parker!" And like she would like calm down or something.
Damn.
So
My dad's a fucking G.
yeah, dude, he's like, "What?"
Damn.
Oh, shit. Oh, fucking shit, dude.
Oh, dude. So,
Fuck.
I was at my buddy Jake's uncle's house in San Diego. This was probably like 6 years ago. And we were down there. We were down in San Diego just for Christmas. This was back when I was living in California. So I wasn't coming home for Christmas. We were just going to go hang with his family for Christmas. So we swing by his uncle's place on the way to see his mom. And his uncle's super cool, really friendly dude, has a huge-ass house in some rich-ass neighborhood somewhere in San Diego. We're just hanging out, talking, having a good time, celebrating Christmas. And somehow ghosts come up. Somebody brings up ghosts, and actually I think somebody was asking them about their house because they had been apparently having a lot of weird occurrences of doors getting knocked on and nobody was there, like inside the house. Weird noises like that of the fridge opening and closing and like the cabinets opening and closing. And then I think somebody would like feel a presence. I think it was the wife would feel a presence and stuff. So we're just talking about, all that good stuff. They're just kind of like telling the stories and everybody's weirded out a little bit, just feeling strange in there. So, we're just kind of talking about it, and then they decide to go turn on this weird animated Santa Claus, or robotic Santa Claus. I don't even know why they decided to turn it on, but as soon as they turned it on, it's supposed to, say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever. It goes through these weird, normal Christmas sayings. Well, dude, when it came on, it sounded like a demon had possessed it. And it was just like, and it wasn't moving, and apparently the arms are supposed to move, and it was just making this weird, creepy, demonic sound. As we're all staring at it like, what the fuck is going on? You're scaring the shit out of us. Is this on purpose? Are you trying to fuck with us or what? And it just kind of continues to do all this weird shit. And the guy's like, I don't know what's going on. Let me try and unplugs it, plugs it back in, and then it just goes right back into normal, Christmassy, Happy New Year, all that kind of normal shit. And everybody was like, all right, we believe you. Whatever you're saying about this place, we fucking believe you. That was weird, dude. That was definitely a strange, unexplainable experience.
What friend?
Why do y'all keep talking about this shit,
His
man?
mom had a
If
crazy
you're super
one.
fucking high right now, don't listen to this podcast. Holy shit, I'm going through some
Apparently
shit.
his grandpa was dying, and they went to the hospital, and his mom's phone starts ringing. I think it's one of the old flip ones.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, "It's not supposed to be ringing right now." I turned the volume all the way down, and it was ringing, and then she didn't know who it was, so she, I think, tried turning it off, and it was still ringing, and then she took out the battery, but it was still ringing.
What?
And
the
like it was like
fuck?
they never picked up because they were scared of seeing who it was.
Holy
or
shit.
something like that. The story goes something like that. I don't remember, but I wish he was here to tell it because yeah, it's pretty weird.
Damn. That's like, there's a movie called Cell Phone, I think, right? There was a movie
Cell
called,
Phone?
I want to say it was called Cell Phone.
I think
that
it was called Missed Call or something.
Oh, that's what it was, Missed Call.
Why y'all talking, man?
Yeah.
Why y'all gonna be so mean to me?
What?
We're just talking about a movie now, dude.
Y'all are fucking me so.
What do you want to talk about then, Mr. Stoner? Mr. Man on the Moon
Anything,
over there?
dude, anything but not scary shit.
Alright, pick it up. Go ahead.
Not me, man. I can't do that.
I'm curious as to like how you're this high right now. It is impressive how baked you are. I've seen you take way more hits and ingest much more marijuana, and for some reason you're just
Holy
you
shit.
look like you're on MDMA right now.
Dude, y'all are fucking me so
There's something weird about getting two different strands and mixing them because that's what we've been doing.
Oh my god, it's been fucking me so hard.
And it's like there's some magic happening there.
Dude,
You know what I'm
there's
saying? You know what I
something.
mean?
It shouldn't really do anything different.
I know it
Oh.
shouldn't.
I
but
think it's
it's
you
like,
guys.
It's a weird placebo effect.
I think it's
we
you
smoked-
guys.
We smoked them each by themselves, and we were chilling. We smoked them.
I've seen you smoke this before, though. I've seen you take 7 bong rips of this.
Yeah, but that's the mixed crazy shit.
You were taking the mixed crazy shit with the
Dude,
7 bong
hit,
rips.
hit it right now, dude. You'll see. I want you to come here with me. I need help.
Do you want to have a podcast?
We're on a podcast right now.
But if I'm there with you, then it's just Oscar talking.
No, like we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Like I'll bring you back in. But
Got it.
What was that? A
A
gnat?
little gnat.
I'll bring you back, kid.
Dude, I don't fucking know what's going on in the world because I'm sitting here tripping out because nothing's wrong, but I am going crazy.
Nothing's wrong, but everything is.
Holy shit. Dude,
Nothing's what it seems like, man.
dude, I've never been this high in my life.
That
I
hippie
think-
research is really killing me today, dude.
Dude, science, man, is fucking me hard.
Oh, man, science, dude. Yeah, I don't know why I'm acting like this. It's pretty weird.
Dude, man, I want to drink so bad.
And drink something. You know what I mean?
What do you want, bro? I'll get you something.
I think you just died on us.
Oh,
Do you want water?
I think your spirit just
Oh,
left your
that's-
body for a second.
whatever, dude,
What do you
man.
want? What sounds good to you?
It's whatever, dude. Water sounds good, man.
Alright.
What the fuck is going on right now?
What are you thinking over there, dude? I want to know.
Holy
You're
shit.
definitely in a different dimension than we are.
Tell us what you're experiencing right now, dude.
You usually are really good about being verbal about what you're seeing.
You know what? This is a bad place, man.
It's a bad place you're in.
I'm not trying to bring y'all with me.
What's that?
I'm not trying to bring y'all with me. That's why I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Well, tell us what's going on.
Man, I don't know, dude. That's the problem.
What do you thinking about that's bad?
All this fucking ghost shit y'all keep talking about, and I'm like seeing shit moving out of the corner of my eyes. And y'all are motherfuckers, dude. Y'all just like I told y'all that, and y'all keep talking about it.
It's
And
interesting,
you bring up
dude.
my fucking past and shit.
It's
and I'm, like,
super
thinking
interesting
about,
shit.
So you're in paranoia mode right now.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's alright, dude. It's like 7 stages of grief, dude. The 7 stages of weed. We'll get past it.
Look, anytime that I get into some sort of a weird paranoia mode, just close my eyes, take a deep breath, remind myself I'm super baked, exhale that breath, and I'm usually pretty good.
Yeah, just say to yourself, I'm having a good trip, not a bad one.
Yeah,
Having a good
like
trip.
all you have to do is push out the negative thoughts and just think positive. You're hanging out with your 2 good buddies, roommates, and podcasters. We're getting baked. We just had fucking awesome beans made. You live in an amazing country. You fucking have the freedom to do
No,
pretty
dude.
much anything you want.
Dude, I saw something today that fucked me up so much.
What?
Holy shit, there's like this, I guess this young girl, it was on 4chan, and like,
Uh-oh.
this was like in Spain or something, or Mexico, where was it at, that article?
I have no idea.
It was a Spanish article though, right? You could read it? So it was like cartel or something, but I guess she was a
And I
young
think it
girl.
was the people themselves. It wasn't the cartel. It was the actual town or something.
Okay, well, the town or something, like, that girl, like, slept with a married dude,
Or she was married and she slept with somebody else that wasn't
yeah,
her husband.
she cheated.
no.
She cheated or something like that. But like, dude, okay, so this fucked me up so much. And I'm like, people don't fucking understand about America because like this just fucked me so much. Because okay, so they showed one picture and it's like her and she's smiling and she has like this nice like brown long hair and she's like she looks beautiful. She's a beautiful girl, but she looks
Right.
like, she looks like she's like 14 or 15. Though that's like the fucked up thing.
Oh
like,
shit.
did she even want to do that? Was it something
Right.
that she even wanted to do?
Oh shit.
And then you swipe to the next picture, and okay, and when she's smiling, you can see her braces, right?
Oh no, her face is like mutilated or something.
No, you can see her braces, right? And then when you swipe to the next picture, it's her standing next to a car, and they had shaved her head, and they had wrote like puta and like a whole bunch of stuff all over her body, and she's
Whoa.
completely naked. It looks like she's been beaten
Whoa.
and probably fucked by like everybody and
Oh
everything.
shit.
Dude, she was just standing there. I was like, and I saw that, and I was like, holy fuck, that's so fucked. And like, I'm thinking to myself, there's so many arrogant pieces of shit that live in America, and they don't fucking understand what it's really like.
Like
man.
how other
Dude,
countries
especially when I deployed, when I went to Afghanistan. Holy fuck, man, people don't understand how we
It's
got
a
it.
different world out there,
It's
man.
insane. Like, and that's just a border, dude. Like, the America's it. Like, there might be a few other places like America, but like, dude, it's insane out there, dude. Like, you go across that border, you go to those other countries, you're going places, dude. And you're gonna fucking experience shit. I've seen people like praying and crying and praising us for going through their places, but then we've been shot at and like trying to blow us up and stuff. So it's like fucking crazy. And people like, they squat to shit. Like, it gets all over. Like, they'll even, like, we have, like, signs saying no squatting, but they'll stand on top of the toilet seat and squat and look at shit all over the toilet seat. And, like, they wipe their ass with their hand, and then, or, like, they'll go to the shower and they'll just let the water push it all out all over the fucking floor. It's just disgusting. So, like, you always wear your sandals when you fucking shower because you know they've been, like, probably fucking feces all over that shit.
Jesus.
And that's just their lifestyle, though.
Right.
Like, and it's just like how they see it. Like, you know, like you're supposed to like not shake their right hand because that's the one they.
That's the one that everybody
they
wipes
like,
with.
Yeah, like left hand is the one supposed to, or something like that, or vice versa. I don't know. And it's just like this is their lifestyle, how they see things, and like yeah, there's a way to it, but holy shit, like it was blowing. That place blows my fucking mind, man. I'm surprised I came back. There was so much shit that happened, man. Like what the fuck?
It's a different world out there, man. There are
Oh my.
places that are so drastically different than us. You would almost think we were different species.
Like they haven't even evolved. It feels like.
Yeah, a lot of them are kind of stuck in a Stone Age kind of era where there's not equal rights, there's not freedom, you can't think freely, you can't be
Women-
gay for
women-
sure, you can't have sexual freedom. Women are
Nothing.
treated like nothing.
Like dogs. Like,
Yeah. There are some places that are crazy.
Or like in Afghanistan, dude, fucking what's crazy is like over there, men have sex with women to reproduce, and they have sex with other men for pleasure.
That's
like
common?
their culture. That's their culture. is like-
Really?
yeah, dude. Like you'll see them like holding their hands, walking down the street and stuff, holding each
In
other's
Afghanistan?
Uh huh.
Really?
Yeah, like dude, it was crazy. Like
So is every dude gay or bisexual?
basically they fuck girls for producing, like so they have kids, but they fuck guys for pleasure. That's what they get off.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude.
Like and like
So does every guy get fucked?
basically, well, that and the little chai boys. Oh my god! So like, it's fucked up. Okay, this is common too. They have these little boys, right? They're like probably like 10, between 10 and 15, like in that age, somewhere in there. And so the young little boys, well, they're the ones that run around with the thing and pour the chai tea for them.
That's why you call them chai boys.
No, they call.
I was
Well,
like,
no,
what is
no,
a chai
no.
boy?
Yeah, they run around. They pour the chai tea, right? But also, they all fuck that little boy.
Oh,
That's a
my-
common thing.
How old? Like, what do
Like
you mean,
they're
little
like
boy?
I said, like 10 to 15. Between
10
that
to
age.
15
Like,
years
and they
old?
fuck that little boy, their little chai boys.
What
They'll
the
they'll
fuck?
pass them around and they'll fuck them and do their thing.
Wow.
I'm serious.
Dude.
That's their culture. Like, that's not like they're not gonna get in trouble.
So
for
is
that.
every guy a chai boy at some point?
Basically, I mean, you grow up in that shit, and like, I mean,
Dude,
basically,
what?
it's insane. Like, fuck, dude. Like, okay, think of it this way. Like, we were in firefights, right? Like, full on. Like, we had the minigun going off. We were fucking firefights, right? Bullets flying. We were hearing the zing zing. Like, you're getting shot at.
Right.
And these people are just fucking still sitting there farming and shit, not even giving a fuck. Like,
What?
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? They're just sitting there farming. Like, we're like, you're in the middle of, like, this lady was like this lady like was holding her baby and like walking with her little kid, like holding his hand or whatever.
What?
And she was just walking down the street, chilling right through this fucking.
In the middle of a
fire
firefight?
I swear to God, dude, they were just like,
What?
they don't even give a fuck. It's crazy, dude. Like,
They must be so immune to it, and it happens so often that for them, they're not even
they're like, whatever.
frightened by it. If
They're
I
just
die, I die. It's probably gonna happen by a bullet. They just have resigned to the fact.
It's insane.
That is mind-boggling. Jesus, that's crazy, dude.
There's some shit, man. That place was crazy.
What's the single craziest thing you saw out there?
Fuck, dude. I don't know, man.
Would that be it? There are gnats everywhere in here right now.
I guess when we opened the windows, the gnats were attracted to the
Got you, motherfucker!
Mm.
Number 2!
But dude, there was so much crazy shit we saw, man. I don't know, man. Like, it's fucking fucked. It was a great deployment, but there was, like, because we got a lot of firefights, but there's lots of, that comes with a lot of seeing a lot of fucked up shit, man. Like, I don't know, like, I've seen a dude burned to death. I've seen a guy blown up where it's only his torso left. I've seen a little kid get his leg blown off, and they didn't fucking put a tourniquet on. They just wrapped it so he bled to death.
Damn.
Like, fucking, and it was like a Russian IED, like mine, that the Hodge put in the ground to try to fucking kill us, and then a little boy was walking through and stepped on it. He's like probably like 15 years old. The dude's
Wow.
fucking dead because they didn't know how to put a tourniquet on. They just like wrapped it.
That's heavy.
Dude, like that shit, like the dude burning in the fucking, cause like they set an IED like right on the path where we were going that day. It was like close to kind of the end of our deployment, and a gas truck was driving by and hit that IED, and it fucking blew up, and we heard it. Like we were literally driving out of the gates, and we heard the look the IED go off, and it blew up the gas truck, and we were fucking driving by that thing, and you could like kind of feel the heat in this fucking armored vehicle. Like it was insane. Like
Wow.
it was burning so fucking hot right next to our vehicle, because it was like right where we were supposed
So
to drive.
they hit the gas truck?
Well, the IED was there, right? And it was
Yeah.
like a pressure IED or whatever. And I guess it was meant for us, but the gas truck must have drove right over it.
Oh,
And so it fucking
wow.
blew that motherfucker up, dude. It was like, the truck was like in addition, there was all this fucking fire, just, he was like melting in there, and it was
Damn,
crazy.
dude.
It goes deep, man, like fucking, from seeing little kids die to fucking knowing they're getting fucked, like that's weird. They want like little kids are getting fucked like by these guys, and it's just like,
That's
you know what they're there
so
for.
weird.
It's just their culture, man. I'm not trying to shit on anybody.
No,
It's just-
right.
That's just how they are.
I mean,
man.
that's a pretty fucked up cultural
It's
thing
weird.
to pass on.
Well, I mean, look at the the
Like-
religion. I mean, fuck, man, the religion is fucked.
If you want to be gay, cool, but let somebody choose when they want to have sex.
Oh,
Don't
dude.
fuck them as a
Those
10-year-old
little kids are getting
boy. What
fucked,
the
man.
fuck?
That's not a fucking lie.
That's
If anybody listens to this and gets offended and think I'm telling them a lie, they've never been to fucking Afghanistan. That's for goddamn sure, because I fucking saw it with my own eyes. I didn't see a little boy get fucked with my own eyes. But I'm saying, you can tell. No, they legitimately. This is, dude. Here's another thing. Here's another fucking thing. I was one of the fuelers. I helped, like, because we were with a little SF group, right? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But and I was one of the fuelers, right? I knew how to work the fuel and like, pump the gas and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we had a good medic and all that kind of stuff, right? When we were getting ready to leave because we were going to close down the cop, and we were going to go back to the fob, when we were ready to do that, fucking, they were asking for me and the medic to stay. They wanted us to stay with them, like live with them, like yeah.
Really?
And yeah, like they were asking, like they asked the guys, like because me and the medic were standing there, and like we want, like they translated, and the guy was like, yeah, they're asking, they want you to stay with them and live here. And I was like, you have no females, and they're like, we can get you goats. They were saying they were gonna go get us goats so we would stay here. We could fuck the goats.
You could fuck the
They
goats?
fuck goats, man. Like,
What?
Dude, we have these things.
Wait, what?
They fuck goats like crazy, dude. That's why
Why?
they're like
Because there's not.
said.
There's way more men in basically all of the Middle East than there are women.
Dude, they fuck goats, man. I like. Well, there's these things called like.
Did you see somebody fucking a goat?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, you saw
It's
somebody.
not even fucking a real life shit, dude. Like,
Holy
not like look
you
up
saw
on the
a
internet,
guy
dude.
fucking a goat?
On our raid cam, dude, because we have these big ass cameras that are way up in the sky, so we can see everything, and it's like night vision and infrared,
Right.
and you're going through it, and you like see if there's like sometimes you're pulling guard and like looking at the raid cam to make sure we can see if they're putting IDs in there or whatever. You know,
Right,
shit
so
like
you,
that.
you're trying to
So
keep
you
track
keep
of
at
people at
nighttime.
night. Right,
Yeah, and
that
they
makes
don't-
sense.
Yeah, so fucking we're like there, and there's a dude fucking a guy. Infrared, man. They're fucking
What?
fucking a goat, dude. Like, what the fuck, man? It's like, like it was insane.
Holy
But then they were offering. They were like, "Hey, we don't have the women, but we can get you goats." And they were like literally offering to go get goats for us, so we would
That's
stay.
crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
like that's what they were offering. I was like, "I'm gonna go home and fuck something. That's not a goat."
Wow. That's pretty insane.
It was crazy, man. It's a different lifestyle, man.
It really is. I
Yeah.
mean, they're just born under entirely different circumstances, and they're in a place that, I mean, compared to where America is, I mean, they just haven't really evolved culturally.
They almost got there, but then they got fucked because of religion.
Yeah,
They were
I mean,
going there.
honestly, it does seem like
They were going there, man. They were almost there, and then they were going up, and then
does seem like being a Muslim really prevents you from, I don't know, like transcending that. Or what did we have? It was a spiritual revolution. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Christianity basically had like a reckoning.
It blocks your sensors or something like.
Well, Christianity basically had this kind of reckoning. There's a fucking term for this, but has this reckoning where it kind of catches up to the New Age. And even though they're still pulling from books that are thousands of years old, they're starting to say, you know, okay, we accept gay people, and they're basically just accepting that life has changed drastically over the past few thousand years. And however this was written 2,000 years ago doesn't make sense now, so we must now kind of change the way we look at things. Well, it seems to me, at least in the Middle East, they haven't really gone through that reckoning or awakening or whatever you want to call it. They're still kind of obeying the laws of 2,000 years ago. They haven't evolved.
And that includes fucking goats.
Or apparently young boys.
Like the Chai Boys.
Jesus.
That's how we make fun of. Like we had guys that were smaller, like Cal.
Did you call them chai boys?
Yeah,
I was gonna
Tell,
say
like,
the
he was
only
a-
thing I got out of this story was a new insult to call people.
Yeah, because like
Fucking chai
No.
boy.
Callaway, dude, I would love to go. Like, I don't think he really liked me. I mean, it was one of those relationships again where it's like, I believe like sometimes he thought we were friends, like we were kind of friends, but like his lifestyle was so much different. Like I'm the game, like the internet stuff like that. He was more like the hunting. Like it was such a different lifestyle.
Right.
It's like we couldn't connect, so like we never really liked each other, but we kind of were friends in a way. And he was a cool dude. I mean, but like I wouldn't mind like seeing him again now that he's out of the military, and he was fucked though, 'cause like he was in Iraq and he came to Afghanistan. He was like fucking going through shit in his brain and stuff.
Oh,
But, like-
yeah, I bet.
But like, he was a cool fucking dude, and I have no idea what I was talking about.
What were we just talking about before that?
I couldn't tell you, dude.
You gotta stop fucking losing track of your stories, man.
Man, sometimes you just gotta keep it at that. It's a mystery now. People are like,
God
wow.
damn it.
Dude, man, why you gotta get mad at me, dude? I'm just trying to fucking chill.
Because I want to know your story.
Fuck,
I'm not,
tell
like,
me what I was talking about.
Not
Apparently you weren't
actually
listening.
mad.
Apparently you weren't listening if you don't know what I was talking about.
Well, how can I tell you where you were going?
Well, you can tell me
You were
what I was
talking about your
before.
buddy that you didn't
Yeah.
really like, but you guys bonded because of your circumstances,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much where you stopped.
What was before that? Like, what were we talking about? Like, why would I bring him up?
I don't know. That's what I just asked.
I don't know either, dude. Like,
So
that's
what
not-
did we talk about before that?
fucking
God
shit.
damn it.
Holy.
All right. Well, next time you have a train of thought, visualize the train continuing down the tracks until it gets into the station.
Holy shit. I am fucking crazy
You are
right now.
lit, dude. You are super lit, and it's hilarious. So apparently, kids now, this is how I know I'm old, because I'm using these phrases. Apparently, kids nowadays are using the word lit to describe having fun
That was so much fun. Holy shit.
or enjoying.
Like, lit has become the new hype.
That's
That's
lit.
hype.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hype. That's
Like,
lit.
yo, man, I had the most lit
Lit
time at
time,
the
that was lit.
lake.
Well, it's not like the
skiing.
most lit time, but you'd be like, yeah, that shit was lit, man.
Yeah.
That was fucking lit. Or
Oh
like,
yeah, I was skiing and that shit was lit, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's funny because my nephew sent me a Snapchat that said we had a lit time at the cabin or something about being lit at the
how old is
cabin.
your nephew?
10. No, he's 12.
And he said lit?
Yeah. And in my head, I was thinking, okay, I've heard lit used kind of like this before, so maybe he's talking about they're having a good time and it's their slang.
Yeah.
But maybe he got fucked up.
Dude, you just get
He's
super
telling me
lit.
that he got
Like,
lit.
God damn, I am high as
Like
fuck
he
right
lit
now.
up.
But then I remembered Spooky McSlave, which you guys know from my Twitch channel. I'm sure he's been on yours.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
He was,
But he scares me.
when I was streaming, he was talking about he had a lit time, and I was like, I thought you were young. Are you smoking weed? Because I think he's 15 or something. I was just like, are you smoking weed?
Yeah. But
And
it's
he
nice,
never even
though.
answered me, but
It's just having a good time.
I think I was kind of connecting the dots and thinking, okay, I think younger kids.
Because for us,
I
to be
think
lit
these
is like,
young kids. Yeah, if I say lit,
if I'm saying I'm fucking lit right now, like I'm fucking.
I'm either high as fuck, drunk as fuck, or both. I would use lit to, just as
Yeah.
a fucked
You're
up term.
fucking
I'm
lit.
fucked up.
I'm fucking lit right now,
Yeah.
man.
Yes, you are. Like, you are lit. You are absolutely lit.
Yeah, my cousin, I think he's
Shit.
a freshman, or he was a freshman, and my brother's in the 8th grade, and and just became a freshman. And my cousin just graduated, so like I was always into like they were like, oh, that's lit. I was like, what are you talking
Wait,
about?
your brother's gonna be a freshman this year?
He's already started being a freshman.
What the fuck, dude? I remember him when he was like a baby, didn't know how to speak anything, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude, why are people growing up so fast? Why am I getting old?
Am I getting
I haven't even done shit with my life, dude. We gotta start that business, dude. I don't even know if we should talk about it though. Our plan.
Probably not.
Yeah, never mind.
Coming
We have
in a
an
future
idea.
video.
In a future video, when we've
Maybe
got
down
what
the
we're
road.
thinking about, you will understand this conversation. Oh. In a world where we know.
Yeah, but yes, I always knew like the new things, and like I didn't have to guess. I guess like you, because I knew what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty dumb. Like when like the word ratchet came out, I was like, that is the dumbest shit
Ratchet?
I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. But,
But then again, our parents probably think us saying fucking, oh, that's dope, or that's hype,
Sick.
or that's sick. Is they probably think
No,
you're
that
fucking
fucking
idiots.
you're a beast. And
You're
my
a
dad was
beast.
always making fun. Like, you know, how my dad is. Like, my dad would always make fun of me when I'd come home with that new slang or whatever. Like,
yeah.
damn, that's beast mode. He's like, oh, you're beast, right? You're beast. I'm like, whoa, dude.
Yeah. Dude, music's the same way for me.
Your dad definitely calls out a lot of everybody's slang. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh,
Damn it, I would have liked your fucking dad.
Dude,
I'm so
dude,
bummed I didn't get to
I
meet
know,
him.
and you would have loved Arthur. Arthur's funny as fuck. So, like, but my dad's already, like, I talked to him today. Dude, it was a fucking, like, I literally just, for some reason, before I got high, I was thinking about talking to my dad. And I was thinking about talking to my dad, like, talking to him just about being high and everything. I don't know why. I just felt like that. So I ended up calling him. And we ended up talking for, like, 45 minutes, which is, like, insane amount of time for us to talk to each other. Right?
Really?
We never talked that long. Like, holy shit. Like, and I was just talking about weed and everything. And fuck. You know, that shit was deep. And I'm pretty sure they're down. You know, we just need to figure out, like, where to put people.
and stuff them.
Yeah, where people can sleep or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it was a great conversation. I love my parents. I do. They're really good people.
Sorry about the ice. You probably have a good family too, huh?
Oh, he has
Parents.
his family.
Yeah. I think you can usually tell when people have a bad family or have bad parents. You know what I mean? Because they're typically stereotypically, they will be kind of fucked up or something strange.
There's like
about
an aggressive
them.
tendency that they have towards other people.
Not even always aggressive tendency. There's just something usually. There's an issue somewhere. Sometimes aggressive. Sometimes like they have confidence issues or whatever. There's something that's always deeper seated, and when you get to know somebody, you just kind of sense it, right? Like Che, for instance, is a good person, or a good example because he's super smart, doesn't really have much ambition, and a lot of it is because he had shit fucking parents.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, man, I'm sorry to hear
Shit parents.
He's such a cool dude, man. Like
so cool,
like,
man.
and,
Love
I mean,
Che.
we haven't even really like hung out with him or anything, but we've like talked to him a few times. And every time we've talked to him, I mean, it's always been a good, funny, like great experience. You know, he's a cool dude. Like,
Yeah.
So I mean, that sucks.
I mean,
man.
even it's not that he lacks ambition. It's just that he's super happy where he's at, and maybe
it's
maybe
better
that's-
lifestyle. It's the best
yeah. I
thing.
mean, it's tough for me to like rag on him for that because I kind of enjoy that same lifestyle
Yeah.
where I started just
Have your thing.
valeting, and it's super easy, and I make good money, and it's tough for me to want to do anything else besides maybe my own business or
What we're talking
whatever.
about,
Yeah.
like the thing. Well, what I'm saying is like, fuck, man. If we could get him to do one of these, that'd be amazing. Then we could ask him. You know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
we go deep, and I bet that guy. I don't know how he is, but he usually is like, oh, I'm gonna go take a dab real fast, you know. But like, when we're playing,
Oh, he'll get
Overwatch,
high.
And
He'll
yeah, I'm
get
saying
super
like
high.
he'll get high with us, and like what I'm saying is like, I just want to like he's funny and shit, but I want to see like where when we're like sitting here around this mic talking like this, where we go with him being high.
I'm
with us.
interested too because Che is usually extremely talkative and very outgoing when he's not high.
Mhm.
Now, when he gets high, he just becomes super quiet and very chill and relaxed. So, I'm interested to see how he reacts to, the
Yeah,
situation.
like how Moffat, you were like, wow, he really opened up. You know,
Yep.
like,
because
that's
he's
crazy,
usually
yeah.
pretty quiet and docile.
I think
and
he liked the idea of people being able to hear him, so he's just like, I'm gonna talk. You know?
I'm
and that was fantastic.
positive that's what it
And I'm
was.
pretty sure he got a little baked, like he was feeling it, and it was feeling good, which was great because we were all in that mood. And I
Us
loved
three
it
were
'cause he was-
super high,
oh
and
my
you
God.
were super
Ugh.
high.
I kept hitting those I kept ripping it, man, and he was loving it. Did you see how much he kept cheering me on? He was just like, "Yeah, you got that, man. You can do that. You can do that."
Here's
I'm
the
like,
thing.
I can fucking pop it. I'm like,
Here's the
Fucking
one.
love.
Here's the one thing about Moffat. He is a very addictive person. His personality is very addictive. So, one thing that I have to be careful of with him is he will go off the rails when it comes to smoking weed, especially if his situation turns out that he's single again.
Yeah.
I could see him kind of going off the rails. So, I have to be a bit careful with encouraging him to smoke. And I think what he wanted from that whole situation, or what he loved about it, was that he was thinking, man, I wish this was me doing
I
these
think
7
it was-
bong rips.
I think it was like
he
just-
wanted to be
what was
doing
that?
them with you.
What is that fucking? He was vicariously living through.
Oh no, yeah, vicariously.
Vicariously. living through.
Vicariously,
That's what
exactly.
he was doing.
That is
He
exactly
was
it.
living. That's why he was like, "Do it again." Like,
Yeah.
That's what he would be doing if he was
Totally, because
Who
he
knows?
would
He
be
was
the crazy
remembering.
motherfucker
And then
doing
he's such a good guy. Like
He is,
Like
dude. I
every
love
time, like
Moffat.
I don't really know him that much. Like, we talk, and I've heard stories and stuff, but like he's still every time we talk to him, he's just like such a calm, good guy. That's the only thing I can think of when I think about him.
it. He's got the biggest
So,
heart, dude.
I
He's
bet, man.
somehow a superhuman because he heals faster than anybody I've ever seen in my life. I think he's fucking partially Wolverine or
He
something.
said he had like the stuff in his body, his bones or whatever.
He does have a strange bone disease that will never be cured, unfortunately.
Is that what his arms are like smaller or something, or what?
You mean his short? Do they look short to you?
Yeah, they kind of look smaller.
That's interesting. This is fucked up.
Well, I think
This is fucked up, but
I don't want to.
he walked into a gas station.
What the fuck?
There was a midget in there that called him out on being a midget.
What?
And he thought he was like, he thought he was standing on some sort of stilts. He was like, he walked into a gas station because, so, yes, because he thought he was a midget on stilts, and he called, it was a midget, and he called him out, and he was saying like, yo man, why you gotta be walking on stilts, or like, I don't know what the exact words were.
But he was like, you were
But he
there?
thought he was a midget. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. This is what he's told me. He thought he was a midget, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I fucking see what you're doing, you midget." And he had to tell him, "Dude, this is just me."
Dude,
a midget. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
just saying,
about.
he had like shorter arms, and I thought that was a bone thing, I guess. Or something.
I think it's because I don't know why. I think it's because of his proportions.
Yeah.
He's thick.
Oh, yeah,
He's a thick,
strong,
like
dude.
he's built.
He's built, man. I would not fuck with him. He'd beat the shit out of me.
And
dude.
I think his
He's
arms
strong
are
with
bent a lot, and I don't know if there's anything really actually short about his arms. I think
maybe it just looks weird to my ankle.
I think it looks strange because of how thick he is,
Yeah.
and his arms are kind
Yeah,
of
'cause he
always
works out all
bent
the
up
time,
and
yeah.
stuff. They're never really fully extended.
Yeah, because he's always working
Because
out.
yeah,
He's
so
in great shape. Holy crap.
that motherfucker's ripped.
Dude,
he's a
he's
big
beat,
motherfucker.
man.
Yeah, he's a big boy. But yeah, his bone disease, for some reason, they don't know. They don't have a cure for it or anything. That's kind of why he got that. He had cancer too.
Yeah, he had to get that
He has
chair
that
and stuff.
increased. Yeah, he has an increased, like a 50% increased chance to get cancer.
That's insane.
Yeah.
'Cause you know, if you get a vasectomy, it's supposed to increase your chances of cancer by 35%.
Testicular?
Yeah,
What?
35%.
35%?
Apparently that was
For
like,
real?
Because my friend's dad, he was gonna get one, and that's what they told him. 35 motherfucking
Dude.
percent increases your chances of testicular.
If that's real, that's crazy.
That's insane. I would.
I don't know if I would do it.
No, they have. It's cool because like they made this new one for the females, and it's like a thing.
A
that
female
goes,
vasectomy or what?
No, it's like. Well, there's that, but they don't even have to tie their tubes because they have this like thing. It's like a pill, but they implant it under their skin,
Oh
and
yeah.
it stays there for like years, I guess. And it slowly dissolves, and what it does is it prevents you from ever being able to have kids or some shit.
It doesn't. I don't know about ever. I think what it does
Well,
is it
well,
stops
no, 'cause
them
it
making
eventually it
eggs.
goes away. Yeah, and eventually it goes away. Like
Yeah.
after a couple of years or
I think
something.
it prevents them somehow from making eggs.
Something like that. Yeah.
It kind of fucks with them though a little bit,
I'm sure it does. I mean,
like
anything that.
hormonally. Yeah, that kind of stuff is scary actually.
Well, it's weird because like I know like when I had a ex-girlfriend that when she was on her period, she was like, we got a lot of fights. And then I
Yeah,
had another ex-girlfriend that fucking was like never fucking talked, man. You know who that is, man? Fucking son of a bitch. Jesus. It was just, man, it's been a weird ride. Now I'm with Nikki and I'm happy and I just need her to be here and we'll be chilling. That's it.
CHILLIN, not the cold kind, the relaxing kind.
The relaxing. Oh, fucking shit, dude. I'm high as fuck right now.
I gotta take a pee, boys.
Yo, that's fucking now, dude.
It's like another bong hit, dude.
Dude, if you take a bong hit, I'll take a bong hit, dude.
You go first, I'll do it if you...
Yo, if you do 10 more bong hits tonight, at the end of your 10, I'll do 1.
Are you serious?
No.
God bless America. I was gonna do it. I was like, I'm fucking challenge accepted right now.
I ain't even messing around, yo.
Dude, hit a bong, yeah, I'll fucking do it.
If I hit what you hit,
I'm telling you, I don't know. Maybe I won't. No, I'm kidding. I'll do it. I will do it. But if you hit it, it's like. But wait, this is what I'm gonna say right now. You don't need to hit it for any reason. But if for some reason you do feel like you're gonna hit it, I'm not trying to tell you to or to not do it or to do it. But if for some reason you feel like you're gonna do that, I will follow you on that path and hit it. But don't feel pressured that you need to do that or anything. You know what I mean? I'm just saying we're chilling. And holy wiener sauce, dude! I am fucking. I kind of want to hit it at the
Yeah, I think I'm baked, but I feel like.
Dude, I don't know, man. Because where I was just at, like the past like
Yeah, but that's
30
because
minutes.
you keep pronouncing yourself
Dude,
out,
man.
dude. If
Where
you would
I-
have just
dude.
been like, I'm having a good trip, you'd be fine, dude.
No, but like, did you see where I was at? The past 30 minutes, dude. That was a fucking crazy place, dude. I was just like, these motherfuckers are fucking trying to kill me.
What?
And shit. Like, they fucking tell me all this fucking crazy shit. And, like,
What's up, bro?
just fucking. I told him, man, no pressure. But if he does, because he asked me, I was like, if you do hit the bong, I will follow that path. But there's no reason for you to do it. You don't need to do it if you don't want to.
Who said that? That's
I'm
what you told him?
I told him, yeah. But I will follow him into the scientific places.
I farted.
If I did, well, hey, the fucking goddamn fucking Denver Broncos won today.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
Yeah, man, it does.
You're wearing your Broncos jersey.
I
Good
am
luck.
very proud.
Yeah.
But-
You have to get that other jersey for that guy that we have on
87?
87, dude.
Yeah. What's his name again? Cody?
Tyler.
No. Tyler.
Tyler Johnson or Brandon or Tyler.
Tyler.
Brandon,
Yeah.
Tyler Brandon.
Super white boy name.
Yeah.
And he's got super long,
Yeah.
awesome hippie hair.
I was fucking getting down. You can ask this guy. We were fucking grooving like fucking crazy for like maybe 2 hours straight. I think.
Grooving?
Grooving.
What do you mean,
Like,
dancing?
dude, this motherfucker put on some blues, and it was like hitting blues, but it was like the best music. So like the first song that popped up was Nirvana, and it was the
That
one
is
that
definitely not blues.
No. You gotta fucking listen. It was like supposed to be the best songs in the world or whatever.
Oh,
So it was like fucking a mix of everything, right?
okay.
But the first song that popped up was Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, which is like one of my favorite songs. I love that fucking song, right? And so we're I'm skate out and I paid off.
Yep.
Where we are. Yeah, dude, it's fucking. So that popped up. We had fucking some Elvis play. We had Michael Jackson play. We had so much different shit going on, and then somehow it swooped from that to like a like kind of a country song, the country kind of singing way, and we were fucking mesmerized. It was like, well, I've never heard it like this before. It was
Like
insane.
actual country?
Kind of like
Real
like
old school?
It was more like bluegrassy kind
bluegrass
of.
kind
Nice.
of country.
I love
It was-
bluegrass,
It was
man.
insane, dude. And so then after that, it got to the blues, and like this is like, you know, the old time, like fucking the people back then playing the fucking sax and like the old time motherfucking blues.
Yeah.
And that shit, I swear to God,
Muddy
me and this-
Waters?
Me
Muddy
and I don't
Waters is
fucking know
beast.
what it was, but it was playing. And me and this motherfucker were on that couch, and that fucking couch took us back to that time because I was there, man. Like they were speaking to me, dude. That music was fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
It was fucking. Like, now I'm starting to think of it more, and I'm like, holy shit.
I got some great old school
I'm
songs.
telling
I
you,
can play
man. Like, dude, just fucking hit up this playlist he fucking made. We sit there and we put like we could do this after this podcast if you want to try it. And we just sit like I was like, dude, there is one thing I honestly like. I told my dad about podcasts today, and I hope he does listen to it and maybe he likes it. I don't know. I mean, I think he might like it. I don't really know, but but he's so cool. And fuck,
Continue on.
yeah.
Come on. Don't lose it.
Oh, my dad. Okay, yeah. My dad is really cool. Like, I love my parents. Like, I've always been a real like. Hamill saw me one time when I was super fucking drunk. I was blasted drunk. Like, I used to get super. Like, that's why I stopped drinking because I used to get fucking super drunk. And my brother has a problem with alcohol. You know, he drinks a lot. And like,
Right.
I'm like, I told my dad today. He's like, I'm like, Dad, this is the thing. Like, my brother, he drinks a lot. I just smoke a lot of weed. That's all I do. You know, like I'm the opposite. And you can see there's a crazy difference between our lifestyles. You know, what I mean?
Totally.
Because I'm fucking, and I told him that, and I'm like, when the music was playing, and I was sitting on the couch, and I was just loving it, the only thing I could really think about is I really, really, really wish my mom and dad were sitting on the couch. Like, it was just like
That's
me,
cool.
my mom and dad, and like they were high, and they were in that moment with me. I just wanted to share that
That's
with
cool.
them. And I felt like that was like, and I felt like, okay, because I know my mom's super religious, and I love her, like, you know, and I know we have our differences, and we see things like that, you know, but
Sure.
it's just how it is, you know. And but they've always been super supportive of what I see and how I see things and what I want to do. There's something about like if I could get high with my parents and they could feel like I could give them this and like, well, I'm saying that like she's super religious, but I could prove to her like, because you get here and you start seeing things like you understand like don't believe in this fucking bullshit, you know, like don't let that fucking religious bullshit block your brain, man. And if you're religious and you're listening to us, I'm not trying to offend you, but I also have to say I completely I hate religion, all facts of it, because it's all like it's the amount of good it's come out of it compared to bad is like bad is way up there. You know what I mean? Like, and what it's doing to your brain.
Yeah.
I literally think it does. It's meant as a weapon or a defense that people want you to use to block you from being able to see something much higher. And I believe like when we smoke like this, it lets you open your brain. I start thinking, and y'all even said like some of the shit I spit out. Y'all like those are fucking good ideas, and that's just like I was telling him yesterday when you were gone.
I think back on the religion thing real quick. I think religion as a whole is like meant for a good purpose, but man has definitely distorted it and utilized it in their own manner to control people. But I think there's a beauty behind religion because a lot of it is meant the deep message, the real message of most religions is just good.
Yeah.
It's just like a way to live, and it teaches good messages and stuff. And if somebody would prefer to believe in something to make them feel good, and that's what they like, I'm totally fine with that. But it's when it's like pushed on people, forced on people, and then also people take advantage of the beliefs and manipulate.
Well, I just think it's
and
wrong
manipulate
that, like,
you.
I think it's wrong for
And don't
kids.
let you think freely.
Yeah.
I do too, man.
No.
I really think kids need to be able to freely
100%.
choose what they want and be educated 100% on anything that interests them. So
Exactly.
they can actually choose a religion or to not be religious rather than born into it.
It's so fucked, man. I love my parents, and I'll never, never not love them because I appreciate everything. They raised me good. They taught me manners. They taught me a good way of living, right? But I was, like, in a religious family, and it was like, fuck, man, it was brutal.
Feels
Did a lot
like
of
you were
shit.
brainwashed and
I
forced
feel
into this.
Like it's insane.
And I
Like,
feel the same.
I think you should at least be 18 before you can decide for yourself if you're going to get baptized.
I agree, dude.
100% I
Totally.
believe that. Like, because, like, fucking, it's literally like I started smoking weed with Michael. Like, we started smoking fucking weed, and I started, like, watching documentaries and seeing things. And, like, the way Michael was telling me shit, because he's a smart motherfucking dude, man. Like, and the way he would tell me these things, and he would prove to me, and he'd show me these articles and everything, and, like, dude, it just opened my mind, and it fucking was like, I was like, holy fuck. And then I still was religious. Like, you can ask Camel, I was pretty religious still. Like, not like crazy religious, but I was still religious before we deployed. But after deployment, nothing, dude. Never again.
Yeah.
Like, it's gone, man. Like, completely.
What was the thing that changed it?
I guess deployment, man. That shit. That
Seeing
experience.
the things that you saw?
I guess. I don't know. It's just like, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I just.
Maybe you just
maybe
got
I-
away from it and grew up a bit.
Yeah,
and,
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
started
I just
thinking
grew up
for
and started thinking
yourself.
more. Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
dude, and like, holy fuck, man.
It does feel weird coming from a religious family being forced into it because I never wanted to go to church.
Fuck.
I never
wanted to.
Honestly,
I don't give a
even
fuck.
as a kid, I didn't always like 100% believe. But
Yeah.
since everybody else
Dude,
that was
man.
around me did, I just thought that's what I had to do. But I don't think I ever was 100% sold,
Yeah.
It just never really dawned on me that it
Dude,
felt real.
the thing that fucked me up. Okay, you go. Pause here. I saw you to say something. You go first.
You're Catholic, right? You're a
Yep.
Christian?
I was.
He's Luther.
I was Lutheran, so it was like.
Yeah, I'm still
not
Catholic.
But
Like,
used to-
I was
it's
raised
like I
Catholic.
see how you guys like. I don't hate my religion. I don't hate the church either. But like, it seems that you guys hate it because you never had a way out. When you become 18 and stuff, you do go to you take CCD classes or whatever. You
yeah, I had to go to like fucking.
Yeah, you take
thing where
those.
you go out in front
My
of the church.
CCD teacher told me, if you want to try smoking weed, if you want to do drugs, come do it at my house. You can come to my house and do it. I'm okay with it.
What's
I won't
CCD?
It's like Catholic school.
Yeah, it's like you take classes, you have to learn this
So
shit.
it's you're
and
at a
you
Catholic
graduate
school
from
class.
it.
They
Yeah.
teach you like what you should know. Like this is what your religion
The
is.
Bible.
This is what you stand for.
Okay.
This is how like you should see the world or
It goes
like stuff
deep,
like
yeah.
that. Like it teach you like
How you're supposed
just-
to live your life,
yeah.
basically.
Okay.
when she was like, I would rather much, I won't tell your parents, I won't do anything. I'd rather much you be trying drugs at my house somewhere that you know than be out there in the streets in like some weird situation.
Whoa. Now, is she part of the church?
Yeah.
Okay, and she's telling you this?
Yeah, she told me that.
Damn,
she told all of
that's
us
cool.
that. She told
Okay,
all of us
interesting.
that.
That's really interesting.
And yes, you get baptism, you're a baby, but and then you get.
Now, did she like invite you over to get drunk and fuck her?
No.
She's like trying to get the young dick up in that
No.
bitch. Oh, all you 15-year-old boys can definitely come drink at my house.
No, she had a daughter. She was in older friend's class. Anyways,
Who was it?
Mercedes. Mercedes' mom.
Oh, dude, Mercedes was hot. Yeah, I don't know if she was there.
Her mom's fucking cool though. Dude.
Yeah, her mom was always really badass, wasn't she? I think I
Yeah,
met her.
she's the one that said, "Come smoke weed at my house if you want to try
Yeah.
doing it." And she's part of my CCD.
That's
teacher.
crazy.
And yes, you get baptized and then you do your first communion. But then there's your third one, which is confirmation, where like the bishop comes down and they tell you, it's like, okay, this is the place where you want to become part of the community, not just you coming in because your parents are making you. And don't do this for your parents. If you're just doing this to make your parents happy, just walk away. You need
That's
to,
how
if
it
you wanna
should be
if
taught.
you wanna join, stay because you want to. Not because you want to make your parents happy. Like, if you really want to walk out, I'll go out there and tell your parents, like, what's up? Like, you don't want to do this. And, like, they always had a way for us to get out.
Damn.
It was never, like...
That's how it should be
It's
taught.
not like you're locked in.
Interesting.
But, like, that's why I always, like, felt weird when you guys just, like, you're forcing all this. And I was like, I always had a way out. I don't know. But
That's cool.
Well, my thing
I
is,
think that's probably the rarity, though.
And the cool thing about it is also, like, the community, when everybody always got together, we did fundraisers and got all this stuff and did all this crazy stuff. But
That's
stuff like
dope.
that.
Sadly, I think that's, as far as religions go,
But
that's
again,
pretty rare.
it was a small town where like everybody knew each other.
we all knew each other.
Yeah.
Super small town.
Because most of the time, you're just born into it, and you're expected to believe the same
And they
thing.
fucking say, and it depends on, depending on who your parents are, is how much strictness it is, and like
Right, yeah,
how
how
they
strict.
see, how it makes their mind is what they say think's right, how they like raise their kids, like
Oh, yeah. It's a brainwash,
fucked,
man.
And it really is like no matter who you are, what religion you follow, they're all brainwashed. And I'm sorry, you literally look at any of them, no matter if it's Scientology.
And it's like you said, it's not the religion itself, but it's like how people just ruin things and they want to take things to a different level, and greed gets in the way.
Well,
They
man,
want more
look-
money and they want all this other stuff. That's when it starts becoming a problem.
Well, a big problem is, my problem with the Catholic Church in particular, is they have a lot of fucking knowledge that they have locked up and they're not letting people see. And it's fucking bullshit that we can't fucking see that information.
Where do they have knowledge locked up?
Underneath the fucking thing. They have the Vatican or whatever. They have all that fucking, like they have that vault and it's all
the
full of
U.S.
that
government has a
information.
lot of information thing that we can't see either.
I know, but I'm saying like, shit that
I mean,
the
what's-
US government doesn't even have. Like this is
What
fucking,
do you think's down there?
it's like fucking history. It's like there's a lot of fucking apparently artifacts and articles and papers and shit about the Bible apparently now that's not in the Bible now. And like they every once in a while like they'll bring something up and be like, oh look, we have this, and like to try to prove more about God and say that God's here. And it's just like they have all this apparently information down there, and they won't let anybody fucking see it but themselves. It's like that's fucked, man. How you can just like keep that knowledge away from everyone.
I mean, maybe they don't have shit, but they think they can continue to control people with that.
I guess.
Oh, yeah, we've got this stuff. Shit, maybe they have the Holy Grail down there. Who fucking knows?
Oh.
Like I said, people just playing a game.
I went to the Vatican.
You did? How was that?
It was a weird experience. It was weird.
Were you high?
No, I wish.
Dude.
That would have been crazy. That would have been a much weirder experience. The scale of the Vatican is Vegas-like. Have you guys been to Vegas?
No.
So Vegas scale is, I would describe Vegas scale as 4 times the size of normal scale.
Yeah.
Just walking through a city street. So when you come up to a hotel, you look at it and the block that the hotel is on is huge. But it's just one block. So
Yeah.
you kind of have this scale. Okay, I know about how big a block typically is. But when you walk that block and you realize that this hotel is probably about 4 times the size of what a normal block would be, everything is just that scale. Everything is huge.
You're just like,
Everything is
"What
tall as fuck.
Fuck.
It looks like you could walk there in 10 minutes, but 30 minutes later is when you arrive. It's just weird. The scale is fucking weird. The Vatican is that scale. And it's oddly, disturbingly gaudy, and just the amount of time and money and resources spent on this place is the exact opposite of what you would expect a very humble, religious type of place to be. It's fucking...
It used to be the poor. There was a poor man's religion.
Yeah. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's the exact opposite of what the religion should be, so it feels weird. It feels gross, dude. It felt gross to me. Like, I just...
Yeah, like I said, somewhere along, people just got greedy. That they just
you can just feel the kind of
they were the ones
greed
saying,
that
like,
came from the
they were the
whole
ones that started
endeavor.
saying the whole, if you don't pay us enough money, we're not going to go to heaven. The people that pay, and that's what
Yeah,
that's
the
what they
tithings
started.
and stuff. You got to start
Yeah.
paying us this amount if
That's
you want to get
fucked,
into heaven.
Man. And then people,
Dude, the
because of
amount...
what religion is, it fucking brainwashes.
Dude, the
you.
amount of nasty people that got into that religion and just turned it into what they wanted to
You never
benefit
know what it actually
themselves,
was.
dude.
You'll never know what it actually was.
Yeah, that's... And I could feel it there. Granted, there's the artwork and the statues and stuff are amazing. It's weird as fuck because they keep the dead popes, they keep pumping fluids through them so their skin never dies. So they're like a live-ish looking
Kinda
body.
Like living organism.
Yeah, dude, it's so
Where
weird.
are they at though? What are they in like?
So they're buried. You walk down below the Vatican, and they have some tombs down there with all the past popes that have died that they're keeping, or not
and you
alive,
can see
but
them like that.
yeah.
You see them.
And you just go look at them in these glass casings.
And they
It's
look like
fucking
they look like they're just-
weird.
they look like they're
It looks like
sleeping.
they died yesterday or a couple days ago, and today's the funeral.
Wait, so it doesn't even look like they're just sleeping? Maybe?
You know how a dead person looks at a funeral?
Yeah. So
It looks like that.
Okay.
So they look basically
Fine.
like they're
They've been dead
sleeping.
for years and shit.
But they've been dead for like, I don't know what the oldest one was, maybe 30 years old. But they continually pump fluids through their bodies to keep their skin alive. So they just keep them in these weird cases. And you go look at it. It's fucking weird.
It's fucking wacky.
It
dude,
was
man.
weird.
Why?
It was super
Let
weird.
the people fucking go, man. What if their religion is right, but them doing that traps their souls? So
That
they
would
can go
be
to heaven,
fucked. Like
So
the
they can-
body has to somehow dissolve
so they can actually go.
so
in
they
and
can
their soul
leave.
or whatever, yeah.
Dude.
Then
And they're just
fucking
trapped
fucked.
in their
Yeah.
own bodies. Their souls are somehow trapped
They're
in their
just
bodies.
sitting there, but they can't do anything. They're like, I fucking hate my life, you know.
It's like the Mises. I'm Mr. Mises.
Look at me.
Mr. Mises.
He's just going on your shoulders.
Apparently,
He's trying.
that night when we were watching it with Moffat, he watched the whole goddamn thing. I fell asleep after
You
the
finished it?
Yeah,
Damn.
dude, like I fell asleep. I don't know, like the episode where they're like.
We're talking about Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
by the
Rick
way.
and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
And,
Mr. Mises
I
episode.
passed out, but this shit was funny.
Yeah, I would like to watch some more Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that Mr. Mises episode is amazing.
It was
That
good.
was so good.
It was good, and like there was a lot of stuff that you start
Are
liking.
born with a purpose, and we will go to any lengths to fulfill that. Because existence is pain to us, Jerry.
This is pain to us. It's crazy.
It's
man.
just a smart comedy. Like it's.
Well, see, that's what I like about it. You have to be really like.
you have to
you have
think
to
about
actually
it.
think about it to get it. You know, and
It's
like,
not stupid fart
Man,
jokes and stuff.
the amount of intellectual like things that are in this show and like how they represent things and like intellectual science and shit is just insane. It's amazing.
Plus, it's also layered where you can definitely miss things the first time you're seeing it.
Oh, yeah, so I'm
especially
watching it,
because
yeah.
you might be laughing at something and then you miss what happens next, but it still could be a gem. But you're just kind of like,
and then the next time you hear
you're
that,
laughing.
you're like,
Yeah,
oh shit.
because I've noticed things. I've watched the first episode 3 times now. I've seen the second one a couple times. I've noticed some things that I missed before. I'm just like, oh shit, that's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Moffat was loving whenever he like throws up the guy or whatever, and like it's run.
Dude, yeah, he
was
loved it
loving
too.
Yeah, because like the whole living existence was just like in 2
That
seconds.
tripped him out too, though.
Yeah. Like spits him out, and he just like starts running, and he's growing. He gets all.
So what happens, what I've noticed, is the guy, there's an alien in the background. he's smoking kind of this bong-looking thing,
Yeah, but it's like
and there's an alien
Inside
kind of
of
looking thing inside of the bong. So when he hits it, he's inhaling the alien,
it goes up in it.
and then right as they're running by, he coughs it out,
It's like
and he
smoke,
coughs
it's
the
like-
smoke out right into Morty's lungs.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, Morty's
It's
lungs.
Morty's lungs.
And then Morty inhales it, coughs it out, and it becomes an
An
actual
actual living thing.
living thing
Like,
that runs next to it for like 5
maybe
seconds.
5 seconds and
And
dies.
it lives a
and
life
dies.
from young to middle aged to just super
Old
old and then
and
dies.
all in that matter of like 5 seconds of
It's
running.
just brilliant. It was
His
so
whole life
sick.
was running.
Yeah, his whole
Yeah.
life running.
And it was all because some weird aliens
Yeah, like a
smoked it, and it was somehow like born from a cough.
Dude, it was insane.
Born out of a cough.
I want to hit whatever they were hitting, dude. I wonder what that
That's
kind
some
of
good shit.
That shit probably, you fucking see colors right now.
That space ganja.
Get some of that space ganja, dude. Yeah.
I want to get some Afghani Kush. I bet that shit would fucking destroy us, man.
Yeah. I don't know if you could ever even get a real Afghani Kush anywhere in America.
I saw plenty of it in Afghanistan, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Apparently, so what I've heard and what I've read is that you can't actually get real 100% strains of indica or sativa anymore.
Well, I've heard the only thing
That they've been crossbred so much,
Other
it's
than-
now impossible to find real strains of either.
Yeah, yeah. But I was always told too that like, and like what Hamill was saying, he heard was the most 100% indica would be the only one they could think of that ever would be Afghani Kush.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
that's 100%
exactly.
indica.
And the craziest thing is the sativa, the 100% sativa, is from a completely different environment. It's like a
Exactly.
jungle, and it's not even
Yeah.
close. And that's why it's so hard to find either of those, because they've both been brought here and crossbred so much
Yeah, dude, it's
that there's just
insane.
no more original seeds.
Yeah.
And I guess they're probably difficult to. The original seeds are difficult to bring in.
Dude, it would be insane to have some though. It's like
Some
going-
Afghani Kush, like
Dude.
straight up.
Dude, we
Yeah.
would never do anything. We'd be so tired because it's 100% indica. We would be fucking.
Probably just fall asleep.
Yeah, we would just.
It'd
fall
probably
asleep.
be like
We'd
just a
fucking-
straight up knockout medicine.
Yeah, we just like we wouldn't take it for podcast. We'd
Although
probably-
for you, dude, you seem to react pretty differently.
really,
You get pretty amped up a lot.
Really? You should have seen me working out, dude. I was like swinging and jumping and push ups on the wall. It was crazy, dude.
Wall ups?
Yeah, it was
Wall
insane.
downs?
I was doing some fucking crazy shit. Like I was in the moment and I was exercising like crazy. I'm gonna get in shape just by getting super high and fucking around in the living room.
We have so much more room for activities.
We definitely danced for a long time there.
Oh, dude.
Or grouping out.
We were stuck in those fucking blues.
It
and
was so
everything.
lit, dude.
It was so
Damn, that
lit.
sounds pretty
You know,
lit.
It was lit.
I'm jealous.
It was lit AF.
Lit. Yeah.
Lit as fuck.
Damn, that sounds cool. You guys are
Yeah,
so
It's
cool.
weird. People putting like TMW
What does that
for
mean?
the moment when.
What?
Yeah, that's why people put that. Like I saw
The
Hots.
moment when.
Hots put that on one of his tweets. He's like TMW, like so the moment when, and he's like, you are thinking of a song but you don't know any of the lyrics, and you can't you can't find that song, which we're still, me and Oscar are still trying to figure out the one song.
Oh,
Can't figure it out.
That's, I don't know what to figure out.
I mean, it does sound familiar, but I'm so terrible with tunes and music, and
Yeah.
I'm probably completely tone deaf that I'm the last person that would be able to help you
Yeah,
figure that out.
but yeah, and but fucking yeah,
But fucking,
it's crazy, dude.
what are we talking about?
I don't fucking know.
I
But
had a
it's
feeling
fucking
you
crazy.
didn't, you son of a
Well, if you wouldn't
bitch.
call me out, you would have been like, yeah, we would have been fine. But you're the fucking
No, we
weirdo.
wouldn't have, because I was trying to understand where you were going.
Yeah, but we could have just cut it there and been fine. Just kept talking, acting like
Alright,
nothing
just
happened.
cut it. We'll just cut the
No, I'm
show.
not saying cut
Cut it.
that. I'm saying
We're
like,
cutting the whole show.
it would have
This
been
is
kind of funny.
fucked. The
No,
show
d-
is so fucked.
Fuck it. Maybe I should stop talking.
You fucked the show. The show's fucked. It's over. Thanks for listening, everybody. This is the last episode. Nice job,
Well, that's a
boys.
good
Good
one.
last episode.
This one, that's a good run. That's a good run. I think we did better than most NBC shows.
You know what? I think we're doing better than most shows aired on syndicated television. I'm still surprised that television is as popular as it is. At least in America. I feel like with access to the internet and Netflix, Hulu, watching TV shows on the internet and stuff, it's weird that cable is still so commonly used. I guess we fucking have it though. God damn.
Well, it's evolved because now you have on demand.
That's true.
When you can just stream, it just became a streaming service as well that has regular airings.
That's true. You can record onto your DVR. So basically, they've evolved and turned it into an on-demand type service
they have to
as
keep
well.
up with the internet.
Yeah. Plus, they still hold on to certain things like live sporting events. Although, you know, those are becoming available on the internet. UFC is doing some dope shit where you can just subscribe to their... they have like a subscription service, and then you can get a discounted version of all the pay-per-views and stuff and watch them all on this service. And then you can watch basically every replay of almost every UFC ever, which is sick as fuck. Shit, man, the NFL's not even doing that. You can tell the NFL is still run by like old dudes that can't fucking...
Well, I think they won't back marijuana.
Exactly, dude, exactly. They just can't get their heads out of their asses and see that the future is passing them by and they're just stuck back in the fucking past.
Mm-hmm.
I guess when you're making billions and billions and billions of dollars, you never really have to take your blinders off. You make your own rules at that
I'm
point.
about to get some ice cream.
Dude, put that ice cream in your asshole.
That's kind of fucking weird.
It is. It's a bit weird, but just when you're done.
Man, you need to watch like a really good movie after this, like a real fucking good movie.
Like the best movie you've ever seen.
I'm saying like a fucking The Gladiator or fucking like.
We could watch that. We could watch Point Break.
We could. But I was
that.
just saying like a movie that we know is like one of the old like classic like holy shit that movie's fucking great like I would say like Gladiator or fucking like something we haven't seen in a long time. We've all seen, but we know what it is, and it's just like a great fucking movie, and we just like fucking we just watch it and get that like fucking nostalgia of when we first saw it and just how good it was. Or I'm just trying to think of like old time movies or like even if it was funny like you know that one movie you said was like your favorite movie. We could watch that, dude. I've already seen it.
What is it?
The one where they're the two best friends. Like he wants to be the best friend, and they're both smoking
Step
weed.
Brothers?
No, not Step Brothers. This like you said it was like probably one of your favorite like your favorite movie. Like you'd say like what was your best movie or whatever.
There's two friends that were smoking weed.
The one dude was a pothead, and he like was like single and stuff. The other dude was like getting married or whatever. And I think there's a part where he puts the guy's like thing. He's like a lawyer or something. He puts a whole bunch of signs up for him and like trying to surprise him. That's what he took his money, borrowed his money.
Oh, yeah.
It's like your favorite movie. It's super hilarious.
Yeah.
And then he ends up
Yeah.
like best friends or something.
Yeah, they go on like
And,
a
like,
man date.
Man dates and shit. Yeah.
Fuck, what is that called? Yeah, that
movie's
is fucking
fucking.
funny.
You love that movie, and that we can watch that movie or something like. Or we can watch like we already watched The American Pie. We didn't finish it, but like without that.
Without a paddle?
Without a paddle, or just like something just raunchy that like I want to see a pair of titties flop out. You know what I mean? That's why like that's,
Europe.
I mean, you want to watch porn?
No, I don't want to watch porn. That's fucking weird. I want to like enjoy a funny movie that maybe a tit flaps out or something.
Like Beer Fest.
Like a Pong or
Beer
Pong.
Fest is good.
There was a really good one, like, and they're like in England or whatever, and the girl, she like to they're playing beer pong or something. she
Super
flashes
Troopers
them.
2.
It's not even out yet. They just started.
Yeah, I
filming
know.
it.
That'd
Yeah.
be crazy if we could watch it right now before it was even released.
They don't even have it filmed. What do you mean?
Damn! We'll tell them how to film it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we watched it last night.
We'll give them.
We
our
know the
version.
whole story.
Yeah.
That's how high we were.
Holy shit.
Shit, they might hire us as writers. I think they're all stoners.
Probably.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows now, but back in the day, I bet they all were.
So apparently, in 1 year, Stranger Things season 2 will come out.
Well, it's an entire year.
Yeah.
It's about right for TV shows. We typically have about a
Dude,
year
the
break.
next one coming up is Walking Dead, dude. That shit was crazy.
What does that start? October 15th or some shit?
Or something. I think it's like 21st.
I think I stopped watching on like season 3.
Did you?
You need to catch out, dude.
When does the farm burn down?
That's season 2.
Yeah, so.
You've only seen season 2 then?
You saw season 1, right?
Yep.
So you saw season 1, season 2. Okay, so you hasn't seen
Anything that's going on?
Yeah, dude, you don't know anything.
Now, did you lose interest, or are you still interested?
It was just like cliffhanger. Show starts, cliffhanger goes away, nothing happens. Cliffhanger goes away, nothing happens. Cliffhanger, and I was like, I can't deal with it.
Well, see, you messed up though because like after season 2, like a lot of the fans are saying like there's not enough zombie stuff. So season 3, they really amped up the action with like zombies and shit going off. And
Well, I think I remember seeing them in the prison.
well, see, in the whole concept though, is
And
it's not
the
supposed to
prison thing
be.
was pretty dope.
It's not supposed to be a zombie show. It's supposed to be a show about people living in a zombie world. You know what I mean? So it's not supposed to be a lot of that. But they brought in a lot of like throughout the seasons now, especially like the last season. There's a lot of fucking actions and fighting and gun battles and shit. It's crazy.
Well, I heard it was supposed like the comic. Apparently, in the comic, there was like 40 people, and only 20 of them made it out. Like everybody else just got mowed down.
Dude, there's a lot of people that died in the comic. Like a lot of people that are dead right now in the show. Yeah.
Like, the comic is just people getting fucking eaten. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, but there have been some like that black kid that was in the mall and he's like in the rotator thing. And
Oh, yeah.
Because the other guy's scared, so he's like pushing the guy that saves.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fucking that's a fucking nasty scene. They're like fucking ripping him open and tearing his skin off and shit. And it's like fucking, you see this? They fucking have some fucked up stuff.
Yeah, I think honestly, I feel like the first season was the best, and it just slowly gets
Nah,
worse.
this first season was only 6 episodes because they didn't know if they would even be.
I know, and I still think it was the best, and I think it's slowly gotten worse.
Oh,
Not
shit.
to say that it's a bad show by any means. I think it's still a good show. I just don't think. I don't know. For whatever reason, for me, the first season was the best. Maybe because it was all so new and I didn't know so much. I mean, there's tons of great moments and heavy shit that happens, and it's a really. It is still is a good show, but
Yeah.
for me, the first season was the best. It was just interesting, and I didn't know a lot, and I was finding stuff out, and it almost gets repetitive. There's no more secrets, there's no more really super hidden things. It's now a survival show, which is cool, and it's still great, but some of the mystery and stuff I enjoyed about the first season,
Yeah, I get you. Holy
and the
shit.
newness of it all.
No, it was the first of its kind, really. You know.
Yeah.
And man, fuck, dude. I'm thinking about when I first watched an episode. It was with Jesus. He was the one that brought it up. No, I didn't watch it with him, but he's the one that introduced me to it. It was talking about the scene on season 2 where Daryl like falls and like he like drops his arrow and like he's by himself and he almost gets killed by zombies and he has to, like he was telling me about that scene or something. And like, fuck, I was thinking about being there. And what we used to do is we would have the, it was crazy because we would get the emulators on the computer. And so we would get the emulators for like Super Smash Bros. The original game for Nintendo 64. And we would use the Xbox controllers, like the Xbox One controllers, and be playing the Nintendo 64 Super Smash Bros. Emulator on the computer against each other with the Xbox controllers, and it was working fine. Like we had it, because we synced up the buttons to where like this button does the same thing it would do if it was a 64 controller, and it was so like, dude, we would just sit there and play. Like I wish I was a stoner, more of a stoner back then, because that would have been fucking badass being stoned and doing it.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I really feel like I'm a dickhead because like Jesus and his family are such good people, man. They're so, and I feel like I'm a kind of a dirtbag in the sense of like one time I was over there and we were chilling and I was like with Pierce and Oscar and everybody, and I left early because I was trying to go get something from a girl somewhere else, and I left, and I felt
Right.
like that's kind of a douchey move. Just like I don't really ever see them.
How old were you?
It was like when I first got back from Afghanistan. What do you think that was? Like, that was when I got back, right? Yeah. I was like,
20.
it wasn't 20. It was like, because I turned 21 in Afghanistan, so I was like, yeah, I was like, fuck, dude, I don't know, like,
A couple years
I was
ago.
like 21, yeah.
3-4 years ago,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I'm about to turn 24.
Damn, old motherfucker.
Yeah.
You old ass motherfucker.
Bruh.
Alright, well, I'm getting super tired, so I think it's a good time to end this.
Take a bong hit, man.
Alright,
Take a closer.
somebody's gonna take a bong hit. We're gonna end this.
You want to do our thing? I tells you I'll follow you in that start darkness. Are you feeling it, dude? Because, like, dude, throughout this episode, man, I have been some fucking. I think y'all know I've been places.
I kind of want to fuck myself today or tonight.
You want to fuck
You want
yourself?
to fuck
Yeah, I'm
yourself
gonna
tonight?
go watch American Horror Story and get baked as fuck.
After you hit it again, though?
Yep.
Let's fucking
And,
do
and
it.
just trip
Dude,
out.
why don't, are we going to watch a movie together, though? Or are you going to sleep?
Yeah. You can throw something on.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, sweet. Fuck yeah. Okay, well,
So
then
I
let's
mean,
just... Let's
fucking-
just
Let me get lit, dude.
hey, thank you guys for listening. We really do hope you enjoy the show. If you do really enjoy the show and listen to it, can you please just put a little comment if you can, something saying, that you do enjoy it. Just letting us know we're actually reaching you guys, It's something that we're just trying to see who's actually listening, if we're doing the right things. I know a lot of you guys...
And if you hate it, just give us like a fuck you or
Yeah,
you're a
like,
bunch of cunts or something.
Legitimately,
That's
just
cool,
give
too.
us. We just want some feedback, and we know a lot of people really enjoy it, and you guys are fucking awesome, and I'm glad you guys enjoy it. So please, guys, if you can, do that. Give it a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. I mean, just it's your opinion.
Give a thumbs down. Give us a fuck you cunts in the
Exactly.
in the
in the comments section
comments
below.
below.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for listening. It's fucking amazing getting high. I mean, I've been in some places today. I was in a deep, scary shit for a while. So I'm glad I'm here now. But it's nice to be able to let y'all hear these experiences, and especially if y'all are getting high and y'all are feeling it and y'all are just enjoying the moment that y'all know we are feeling. And thank you guys.